might try to sit out for a little bit Monday, maybe. I should have hunted this week for veteran.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's homecoming night, Tiger fans. St. Mary's Tigers are back at Turpin Stadium for homecoming, and the energy here is electric. Our Tigers are looking to bounce back after a tough couple of weeks, and there is no better way to do it than under the lights in front of this passionate homecoming crowd. It's time to show what we're made of. We may be coming off back-to-back losses, but this is a night for redemption. Last week, Braylon Norman and Hayden Nelson gave us a glimpse of what we can do with the big 28-yard touchdown and a tough loss to Logansport. Now, with our homecoming crowd behind us, the Tigers are ready to roar back to form. St. Mary's has dominated Montgomery in recent years, winning 8 of the last 10 matchups. This is our turf, our tradition, and tonight it's time to remind everyone why Turpin Stadium is a tough place to play. Montgomery may come in with a 3-3 record and a recent 62-26 win over Northwood Lena, but history is on our side. It's homecoming, and that means the stakes are even higher. For all the alumni, all the students, and families here tonight, this game is more than just about football. It's about school pride, community, and creating memories. The players feel it, the fans feel it, and the atmosphere is buzzing with excitement. So buckle up, Tiger fans. This is going to be a night to remember. Let's make this homecoming one for the ages. Go Tigers!
Thank you, Doug, for that intro. Getting ready for coin toss here. It looks like
St. Mary's won the toss, deferred to the second half, and see who's, I'm guessing they'll probably kick off to Montgomery. Certainly looks that way, and young Carter Hogue been doing a pretty good job for us on the kicking duties. And, Chad, the young man had big shoes to fill, and he's done it pretty well.
he's done a great job for us this year with the kicking and extra points. He'll only get better. He's still only a sophomore.
Yep.
Got, another year or two in the weight room, and he'll be booted just like Payne did. But no love lost between these two teams. History definitely goes back that they don't really like each other.
Not so much, but probably a notable for Montgomery, 13 seniors on that roster. So, this might be a year where they have a little bit more field experience, a little bit of an older crowd out there, but that certainly won't take away anything from the energy that's been there.
Well, to Hayden Nelson, our number 4 that's been having a standout year, used to be enrolled at Montgomery, so probably no love lost there. Carter Hogue's been kicking it right at the front line a lot. Had some success aiming it at big guys up front. So here we go, Tiger fans. Get ready for a kickoff.
Back deep for Montgomery, Aiden Gangre, and I think that's number 21, Justin Thornton, both seniors. They'd like to get a little piece of the ball to start the game. So kick is away, kind of a squib. Oh man, just couldn't quite get there. And a
step away
yeah,
from getting there on time.
Ball just bounced over the
but it hit one of the second row guy.
We just couldn't quite get there before it went out of bounds. So
Carter's great at hitting the guy with the ball. He's got that aim, I guess, now.
He really does. So
and Montgomery will put up some points now.
Oh, yeah.
That offense is very efficient and will not afraid to score.
So Montgomery breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage, 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line. Only 3 ticks off the clock in kind of a spread formation with a little bit of an offset power eye. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Quarterback in the pistol, man in motion. Handoff, misdirection right side, but quickly bottled up. Kind of a little off-tackle dive away from the motion that was coming to the left side there. So kind of a little bit of a draw play there, a little trap, only a gain of about 1, going to set up 2nd and 9. Montgomery quickly to the line of scrimmage, rolling right as the quarterback, looking to throw, has an intended receiver. Nice defensive play right there. I think that was number 2, maybe?
Dallin Gandy on the coverage, and as I mentioned before, number 4, Hayden Nelson with pressure on the quarterback that made him get rid of the ball a little quicker than he wanted to.
Absolutely. So with that incomplete pass, going to set up 3rd and 9 for Montgomery.
Still no huddle for Montgomery here.
Yeah, they're going quick. Mason Jordan, the junior, is in that quarterback. So stacked to the right here, looking to throw. Oh, he comes down! Brought down by 2 or 3 St. Mary's Tigers. They're going to blow that in because that's
Tucker Johnson came loose like a wild animal on the blitz, and overshot him. He ducked underneath him, but Aiden Nelson there was a cleanup for the sack there.
Awesome, almost 10 on the sack there by the Tigers. So it's going to bring up 4th and almost 20. Montgomery will be kicking from their own 13-yard line back deep for your St. Mary's Tigers.
Back deep,
and see if we come after this. We bring in pressure. Couldn't quite get to it. High booming kick. Gandy says everybody get away from it. Takes a little bit of a Montgomery bounce and is going to be down at the St. Mary's Tiger 40-yard line. That's where they'll take over 1st and 10. And
I'd like to say Tucker played that blitz beautifully. It was kind of a delayed blitz, and he waited a second. That offensive lineman checked down, and he took off. He went for it. Looked like a bullet coming out of a gun there.
10:50 on the first quarter clock. 0-0 in early action. St. Mary's will be on the left hash, furthest away from the press box, going towards the south end zone. Dressed in blue tops, white bottoms, red numerals.
I love those red numerals on a blue jersey from way up here.
Yeah, we can see them.
Yeah.
So a little bit of a power formation under center. Toss to the right. JPT tries to get past one tackler and get brought down at the original line of scrimmage. So John Paul Thibodeau, no gain on the play.
I'm looking up top. That cornerback was given 10 yards inside. He releases on a fly out there. I mean, I'd be begging coach to throw it deep right here with the shout.
That's right. So Braylon in at quarterback. Power right formation here. Offset. Man, just got to think you should have been able to get a little bit more than that.
We're not getting any push on our offensive line there. They've got to fire off and hit somebody.
4-yard gain, going to set up 3rd and 6. But, man, that was student body left. You had lead blockers, but when it gets blown up in the interior before you can even get there. A little bit of a trap play there for your St. Mary's Tigers. So 3rd and 6, ball at the St. Mary's Tiger 43-yard line. They come to the line of scrimmage. Trips right, single up top to the left, and an offset back in Thibodeau. Pass into the flats.
Yeah, dropped the ball. Had the first down, hit him in the hands, was turning upfield before he caught it. God.
So that's one you'll want to take back because
that was first down.
It would have kept the wheels of the train moving there.
Beautifully thrown ball there. Peyton Mitchell taking over for Dennis Morgan with the punting duties here. With Dennis being injured out this week.
Yep. Back for Montgomery is that's number 10, Aiden Gongre. Ball's going to take a good St. Mary's bounce. And going to be down at the Montgomery 12-yard line. So to this point, good field position for St. Mary's Tigers.
We got a flag now on the field.
Yep.
That's the back judge there. That has to be probably a block in the back.
Yep, he's looking towards the Montgomery bench here. So
we got backing him up, so I like it. Whatever the call is, I agree.
Yep. To this point, we do, huh? So originally down at the
originally down at the
12, I thought, huh?
Right. Originally at the 20, but now they'll be at the 12-yard line.
Yep.
Or 15-yard line.
Yep. 1st and 10, Montgomery at the 15-yard line. They quickly come to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Offset running back number 2 in the backfield with number 10.
Jacorian Shepard is the running back.
Yep. So a wing to the right now. St. Mary's Tigers setting it. Wing moves to the left. Snap is back. Oh, my. We had
he's got a gap.
He's got a gap. He's got running room 30, 35, 40. Bounced out of bounds. And we had pressure, but, man, they were
they sealed off and made it. I mean, I could have ran through that hole. And we've got to tell their right tackle up there, their big number 77. His hands down in the dirt. Gets a run play behind him. He's in a 2-point stance. It's the last one. Every single time.
Quickly to the line of scrimmage.
He's about good for 1 or 2 of those a ball game. Young freshman.
And thankfully, he put the offensive lineman on that.
He earned that 5 yards. If you're going to get it, you might as well get it.
You better put somebody on their tail if he did. 9:20 showing on first quarter clock. That'll set up 1st and 5. Ball at the Montgomery 43-yard line. Man in motion to the right is number 10. Fake handoff that way. Dive to the left with running room is number 2. Gets tripped up and brought down by
big hole.
Yeah, big hole. And Montgomery going up tempo.
Going up tempo, which I'm a little surprised. I mean, they're like us, going both ways. I guess maybe they think they're in better shape than we are.
Ball at the midfield here, pulling guard. A little bit of running room and tripped up and brought down after a gain of about 4 on a big stick by
Raylan Norman came in there and laid the wood.
Clock goes under 9 minutes. Ball in St. Mary's territory now. Montgomery has it at the 46-yard line. Power right formation with stacked receivers behind a wing. Tossed that way. Nice job there. Not sure who that defensive end was, but he did a good job of pushing that back inside.
But he's got to make it.
Yeah, should have been a loss of 5.
Shallon Gandy with looked like an outside, quarterback blitz there, just blew it up, and but not to make the tackle.
Montgomery quickly to the line of scrimmage, 3rd and about 7.
He's wide open in the middle.
Back in the middle of the field, and number
he
10,
had 2 guys wide open.
Yeah, that's number 10, Aiden Dongre.
If he throws it to number 9, it's a touchdown.
Yeah. And Montgomery already on the line of scrimmage, so they trying to just exhaust your St. Mary's.
Blaze will never make it off the field in time. That's a free play.
And brought down at number 12. It'll be a loss of about 2.
They didn't throw the flag.
No, nobody threw a flag.
Thank you, referees. I mean, because Blaze was at the half
There
mark.
it comes.
Blaze was never going to make it off the field in time there.
Too many men on the field.
Negate the sack and give them 1st and 5 there.
Gives them 1st and 5 at the St. Mary's Tiger 15-yard line.
I'm gonna put that one on the coaches there. We got to know they're running no huddle there. You can't sub.
You can't sub. You can't sub till they sub.
Yeah.
So give you time to do that. So to the line of scrimmage is Montgomery. Wing to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Now man in motion, spinning formation. Number 2 has it in the middle of the field. He's wrapped up by.
Well, that trap is killing us.
Yeah.
Tucker Johnson and Atlas in on the tackle. Connor K, apologize. Connor K's back in the lineup this weekend.
Gain of 6, 1st and goal to go at the 9-yard line. Spread formation, 2 receivers left and right formation.
Poor Gannon got back in and jumped again. Gannon was the one that was subbed in and he just jumped again.
Yep.
And here comes Blaze back.
So that'll give them 1st and goal to go now from the 4-yard line, or 4.5.
I'm sure we can go. That trap's coming right here.
Yep, trips right. And
called
it. Thankfully, for him, he was able to cover it up. It's going to be a loss of 8 on the play.
And he just
that's our 2nd and goal to go.
He was trying to rotate the ball in his hand and just lost it.
Yeah, they're quickly already up to the line of scrimmage. Snap is back. Looking to throw, rolling right.
He's got a right.
He's got room.
Oh!
Open field tackle.
Who is that? Peyton. Peyton Mitchell.
No, that's Tucker. 52.
52 is Peyton. Man, he rocked the quarterback. That's what you like to see when the quarterback runs it. You want to pop him like that.
You got to think this is 4-down territory.
Oh, definitely 4-down territory.
3rd and goal to go here at the 6-yard line now. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Running back moves over to the right side of the quarterback. Quarterback drops, looks to throw, has an intended receiver just out of his outstretched arms, just in front of Dongre. He's his favorite receiver.
Oh, yeah, definitely looks like he's going to number 10. Yeah. All right, young Sheffield back in the ball game. I bet Coach just gave him a little encouragement not to jump off the side.
6:42 to go. Montgomery driving. They have a 4th and goal to go. Quads, 4 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Empty backfield for the quarterback. He drops. Now sneaks.
We got him.
Brought down. That'll be a turnover on downs.
You saw a quarterback draw coming the whole way there, and our Tigers snipped it out.
Yeah.
That was
especially going super spread.
Right. They were trying to get a linebacker one-on-one, and our linebacker was up to the challenge. Yeah.
So
the Tigers hold right there.
Tigers bend but don't break. Your Tigers take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line. Got to get a little bit of a running game going here.
We need to get some breathing room here.
Yeah. It's a big tight end over on the left side, number 60. That's Edward Baines, a senior offensive lineman, defensive lineman. He looks the part, Chad. Two stacked receivers left and right of the formation. Handoff. John Paul Thibodeau has a little bit of a crease, gets running room, has first down territory, and then some. Gains about 14 on the play. Going to set up 1st and 10 at the 19.
Wow, over Shalangani. He was blocking for him.
6 minutes and 28 seconds to go in the first quarter. Nothing score after St. Mary's has a great defensive stand.
Great defensive stand and nice little, finally a hole to run through. Yeah.
Same formation, stacked receivers left and right of the formation. Norman with JPT behind him. Handoff. JPT, same play, left side. If it's not broke, don't fix it. And a gain of 7.
I know Coach Seastrom shook up the offensive line a little bit. Moved Peyton Mitchell back to center.
Yep.
To lighten the load on the young sophomore Hudson Methton. Moved him to guard. I thought maybe the snapping and the blocking was too much for him. So
it is a lot to do. And
they thought they could use it is.
Second and a manageable 3 here. So 2 receivers left and right. Fake handoff. Now Norman has it. Gets a little bit of a crease. Has a block.
Great block by Shalangani to spring him around the corner there.
Gain of about 8 on the play. First down, and your St. Mary's Tiger offensive engine is purring.
Yeah, that ball right there, that play was made by Shalangani there with the receiver downfield blocking. Did a good legal block, set that corner. Great effort there by number 2, Shalangani.
Yep. And, we were just saying we needed to get the running game going, and knock on wood, it's kind of going a little bit here. Ball on the right hash, 2 receivers left and right of the formation. Norman in the backfield, JPT on his right. He takes the handoff, tries to bounce it out the side this time, and I think that might be ill-advised. Big number 60 is going to sniff that out. He needs to get inside of that block.
He needs to go inside. Number 50 there for us. Hudson Methton pulled and hit him, and he stopped in his tracks.
He said, "Oh, hello, hello, young fella.
You need another year or 2 under your belt."
That's right. But that's a designated kick-out block, and John Paul needs to realize he needs to cut up inside.
Cut up inside of that.
Yeah. So 2nd and 8 for the Tigers of St. Mary's. Ball moves over to the left hash. Spread, twin receivers stacked behind each other, and JPT behind Norman. Norman takes the snap in the pistol handoff. Now we find that crease again. And we get about 7 yards on that one. It's going to set up 3rd and a very manageable 2 yards at the St. Mary's 45-yard line. 4:41 to go in first quarter action. Nothing score. And,
I'm not opposed to a shot here, Trent.
Yeah.
I mean, you're running the ball well,
Yeah.
so you have 4th down to come back to it.
Yep.
Maybe take a shot right here. And
that's not a bad idea. I'd prefer to be across midfield, but
3 yards.
Yeah. Well, I prefer to get the first down too. So same formation. We like our spread here. John Paul stacked behind Norman. Handoff. Faked handoff and quickly read by the nose.
He kept it.
Yeah, the nose guard read that dead to rights. That's tackled by number 32, Kagan DeSoto, another senior.
Now we're going to have to punt the ball.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank our first quarter sponsors right now: Allstate, Elliott Guidroz, Louisiana Crawfish Company, BOM, Lot Oil, Cedars Towing Service, Cornerstone Pediatrics, the Church Street Inn, Marvell's Corner Pharmacy, Posey Sports Center, and Trace Reliability.
Big thank you to them. Montgomery receiver.
Little razzle dazzle from us. We got a flag. It's on Bill Montgomery. This might be a first down,
It's going to be close.
I think they broke the huddle with 12 men.
Yep. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
Come on, stretch your foot out. Now we got to go for it, man.
Right, and we do. The offense coming back on the field makes it 4th and maybe a half yard here.
I think the
Sneak it.
I think the umpire there must be a little short-legged.
Yeah.
We needed a taller ump stepping off for us.
Yep. Certainly maybe a hard count, maybe just a straight-up quarterback.
A hard count was followed by a timeout.
Yeah.
To let everybody catch their breath wouldn't be a bad idea here.
Yeah. So clock is stopped at running now at 3:12. And we back to the same spread formation. 2 receivers left and right of the formation, stacked behind each other. JPT behind Norman. Braylon takes the snap, handoff. John Paul 5 values and then some. He's got the first down plus 10, and it's going to be 1st and 10. St. Mary's Tigers crossing into Montgomery
First time
territory.
Crossing into their territory. I'd like to thank 446 Sports for allowing the broadcast. I want to thank them for all their help with helping us get through these switch.
2:44 and counting. St. Mary's breaks the huddle. Same formation. We hadn't really gotten out of it. Twins, top and bottom. John Paul behind Norman. Handoff. John Paul gets about 4 yards there. So the young man's running hard. Just on this drive alone, he probably has about 40 yards rushing.
Right. And I will give Montgomery, their 2 defensive ends are impressive looking individuals.
Yes,
and playing disciplined football because when Braylon, he's riding John Paul, reading that in, and they're staying at home. So, I mean, it's really making it where you can't keep the ball.
2nd and 6 here, it looks like, Chad. Ball at the Montgomery 40-yard line. St. Mary's moving towards the south end zone. Once again, same formation, stacked receivers on both sides. And John Paul has that low crease to the left again. It's been working pretty good. Get that first down.
Big Atlas pulling him off the. We got a face mask coming in late, I think, here.
Late flag.
Got to be a little something chippiness going on there.
Let's see who it's on.
He threw it on Montgomery's side.
He did, if our theory is correct, although the judge is moving back towards St. Mary's. Sideline violation?
Sideline violation on the Tigers.
Wow.
You don't really see that call too often there.
Not without a warning.
I mean, it's hard to believe with 1:46 to go in the first quarter that we've already exceeded the warnings.
Yeah. So that backs it up. What would have been second and about 1 is now 2nd and 6 again. So
cost of penalty on the coaching staff there.
Change up formation here. Trips right, single to the left. Norman rolling that way, has Yop, and Yop.
That play is going to get picked for 6.
Yeah.
We've run it too many times this year, and we keep going that same receiver on that out. And
I'll tell you what you need to do. You need to pump fake that and have him
turn. A backside post station is wide open. I mean,
it's something. Pump fake that, get that defender
jump. Logan Ford and Montgomery are jumping that route. It's
number 21, Justin Thornton, was on the coverage and almost a pick.
And if they pick it, unless they trip, they're going to the house. They're going to the house.
He gone. So 3rd and 6 now. Same formation. Trips right, single left. Handoff, John Paul, and this time they finally got in there. That's a tackle by number 12, Mason Jordan.
I'm not sure what position he came from. A linebacker?
Yeah.
Well, if John Paul makes him miss, it was gone. But Tigers going the wrong direction here. Now 4th down and 10.
Looks like there's discussion about punting here, but the offense stays on the field.
No, surely we're punting, huh?
I don't know.
With 1:17 to go in the first quarter, the Tigers are deciding whether we're going. We're not going to get this play off in time.
Play
9
clock
seconds.
at 9. They quickly break the
we are going for it.
Yep. 3 receivers to the right. Norman rolls that way, looks, sets his feet.
You got to throw it, young man. You're not going to run it.
He got to the original line of scrimmage, turnover on down.
That's not heads-up football right there. It's 4th and 10. Yeah. You've got to throw it up. Even if it's intercepted 20 yards downfield.
It's the equivalent of a punt.
Yes.
Right.
That just, it comes with experience and stuff. And
yeah.
All right, with 53 seconds to go, again, I'd like to thank our first quarter sponsors, Allstate, Louisiana Crawfish, BOM, Lot Oil, and Cedars Towing.
1st and 10 Montgomery at their own 44-yard line. Wing to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Snap, trap, nice, bring him down. And trying to get off tackle, it takes 3 St. Mary's Tigers to wrestle him down. And he's a little bit chippy there is number 2. It's Draconian Shepherd. They're trying to get up and go fast, and anything we do to slow them is not well received. So once again, try to trap the left side. Atlas blew through there, came from his right tackle position and made that play on the left side of the formation.
Got a quick score for you there, Trent.
36. Go ahead.
Up in the first quarter, 21-0
Already?
over Pineville. Yes,
Wow. So power to the left here, and looked like nobody was really ready for that snap. And what an incredible catch by number 1. He's going to get first down territory. Hayden Gainey. Gainey bobbled it and kept up with it and brought it in.
Hayden Nelson went for the knockout hit, and the young man survived it and hit the ball in the air and caught it.
Yep.
For first
Clock
down.
expires on the first quarter. Score 0-0. It's going to flip the field. Montgomery once again in St. Mary's territory.
I say if the whole game goes this fast, we're going to be home at 8:30.
Yeah, you're right. So with the first quarter expired, I know you got a chance to thank them at least once, but probably thank them again.
I like all states, L.A. Boudreaux's, Louisiana Crawfish Company, BOM, Lot Oil, Cedar Towing Service, Cornerstone Pediatrics, the Church Street Inn, Marville's Corner Pharmacy, Posey Sports Center, and Trace Reliability. Thank you, our first quarter sponsors.
You know, it could be that everybody knows that homecoming activity is going to be at halftime. That's going to add at least 20 minutes to the game, so maybe they're running the ball a lot for us.
Well, I wonder if this high-pace offense knows that because our kids have been out till 11 o'clock rolling houses.
Yeah, that's true. That's it.
We'll take a quick break, Dudley.
Yeah, we'll take a quick timeout and be back momentarily.
Go ahead, you guys go ahead.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Montgomery now going from our left to right. 1st and 10 from the St. Mary's 45-yard line. Handoff, got some running room up the middle. Ran into the official, bounces off of him, breaks a tackle, and he's just dancing around out there on the outside. Finally forced out of bounds right there at the 27-yard line. So it's just short of a 20-yard run there on first down by number 2, Jakarian Shepard.
Shepard trying to, kind of change the tide of things. In the last 10 years, I think St. Mary's beaten this group at least 8 times, and Shepard, as a senior's trying to change it in their favor a little bit.
I wonder if his dad is the Shepard that played against Trent. I bet that's probably his son, cousin or something. Yeah, that young man can run the ball. Another penalty against St. Mary's. I didn't catch the penalty. Trent, what was it?
Either. Certainly something we don't need, though.
No, sir.
No.
So 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for the quarterback. They finally go a little bit slow here and look to the sideline. Jordan takes the snap, going to pull his own number, gets upended, but keeps running hard, gains 9 on the play on the dedicated quarterback draw straight up. Didn't even look, tucked it and ran.
Yep.
So got a like
quick read, or that was the call, one or the other. So they're going to quickly break the huddle. 3 receivers to the right. One's now going in motion from right to left. Fakes a jet sweep to him. Hand off to number 2, looking for some running room around the right-hand side. He's going to be brought down short of the first down to go marker. No gain on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 1 from the 13-yard line.
Yep. And I think that was Johnson in there, as well as maybe Sheffield.
So 3 receivers to the left. Fakes the handoff.
Nice. Good job, Atlas.
A quarterback on the mesh play there in the backfield decides to keep it. Look for some running room around the right-hand side. He's going to be brought down again. No gain on the play. So they will have a 4th and 1.
Watch pass.
They don't have any eligible receivers on the line there.
Yep.
Snap is back, handoff, and he's going to fall forward. Needed a yard. Looks like he got 2 on the play. That'll be 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. Just found a crack there right in the middle.
But, I'll give it to the young man. He runs hard. Like he won the one lead of the state. He turns it up and goes north and south.
So got a kind of a wedge, 3-receiver wedge formation, left-hand side. Snap is back. Quick slant out here to the right, and it is broken up. Number 24.
Yep. Aiden
Maybe Camden Litton.
Camden Litton, yeah.
Camden Litton there on the coverage.
Ran it the whole way, jumped the route, and always got a pick.
Same three receiver wedge formation on the left, single receiver to the right, running back lined up to the quarterback's right-hand side in the shotgun. Snap is back, quarterback looking left. Now he's got some running room, looking to run. It runs it right into the Tigers defenders. And he's going to be brought down a loss of 2 or 3 yards on the play.
Yeah. Good job.
Braden Norman led the charge there on the QB sack.
You know, and this, we'll see what happens here. So 3rd and 12?
3rd and
11,
12.
11 and a half.
2 receivers on the left, tight end or a wing on the left. Handoff coming from left to right. He's going to lose a couple of yards on that carry as well. They may give him forward progress almost back to the line of scrimmage, but that's going to be 4th down and 12 from the 13-yard line.
Little confused on Montgomery's play call selection there to start the drive.
That's kind of what I was going to say when this concluded here, hopefully in our favor. So back to pass. Nice.
Hold on to him.
Number
4 led the way and busted the play up. Hayden Nelson with the sack there.
So 2 red zone entries for Montgomery. No points to show for it, but like you, Chad, they run down the field and they get in the red zone and they try to pass the ball.
They put themselves in a hole. The little trap was working.
Right.
Don't fix it.
That's right.
It ain't broke.
Don't fix it. Well, they tried to fix it and it broke.
Yeah. I'd like to see our Tigers seem to be tackling a little high here.
Making highlight reel tackles.
Yeah, and wrapping up a little lower. I think
Man, it's homecoming. You got to show out.
So your Tigers will take over 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line, from their own 15-yard line. 9 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the second quarter. 0-0 score.
Now got a new quarterback in for the Tigers.
AJ Seastrunk in a quarterback.
Yeah, Norman.
We will call a timeout just before the snap.
Norman on a knee on the sideline, probably a little bit fatigued, obviously having to go both ways and doing a good bit of running and trying to shut that down.
And we run a lot of quarterback sweeps and stuff,
Yeah.
so he probably just catching a little breather there.
Yeah.
We were told during the week that AJ may get a few reps here just to give Braylon a breather. Well, with that, let's thank our second quarter sponsors.
Double D Holland, Barnum Internal Medicine, Cross Financial, Phase Daycare, Kedros Physical Therapy and Wellness, Manpower Temporary Agency, Citibank and Trust, NFA, Exchange Bank, and Natty Southern Nutrition. Thank y'all for your sponsorship.
Big shout out to all of our sponsors and your support of St. Mary's Tiger football and everything you do for this program.
Nothing score through a quarter and almost a half.
And there we go, touting up the scoring power of both teams going into it. 0-0.
That's right.
So St. Mary's breaks the huddle. 2 receivers to the left, single receiver and a wing to the right. Snap is back, handoff to John Paul Thibodeau, looking for some running room on the short side of the field, and he's not going to find any, but we do have face mask on the looks like call on the field. Flag is down.
I don't think the Montgomery coaches above us are agreeing with the call.
No, but he definitely, you can see the John Paul's head kind of spin around there as he was being brought down. Would have been a 2-yard loss on the carry.
Yeah.
Got a couple scores for y'all real quick. Niagara Central and Bird tied 7-7. And Buckeye took a beating last night at the hands of Bunkie, 64-0. Ouch. I repeat, 64-0.
That one hurt. It looks like they've got
we don't know anybody
contact
there, do we?
Yeah.
Nobody. Incidental contact, it looks like on the face mask. That'll be 5 yards for the Tigers. It'll be 1st and 5 from the 19-yard line. Tight 3 wide receiver bunch formation on the right side of the formation. Snap is back. Braylon looking for some running room.
Receiver.
Oh, PI. That'll be a flag.
That's PI. Number 22.
Number 22 from Montgomery. AJ Lattispier was trying to catch the ball for us. Number 21 and
Jeremiah Christian.
just tackled him.
Jeremiah Christian.
That kid's a freshman. That's a good-looking freshman.
It is. I'd go after that again. I think, guys, at least one more time in the first quarter.
Kind of stepped up, faked the run, gave it cross, drew in those linebackers a bit, and then tried to float one there over the top. He had to step on him. I'd like to see him get a little more depth on that throw. Yeah. But definitely like to see him go back to that again. Same formation, tight bunch formation, just off the right tackle. 3 wide receivers, single receiver on the left. Snap is back. Pitch out to the right-hand side to John Paul Thibodeau. Ooh. He's going to be dropped for 1 yard and gain. Got a yard on the play, but dropped quickly.
Great tackle by who is it, number 21 for him? Yeah, 21 on the tackle. Justin Thornton. Maybe we calling him that young man's name a lot.
Yeah. Another senior.
Well, they were a senior-heavy class.
Yeah. 13 of them today.
Yeah, and look, we had 2 kids enrolled us in there. AJ last year and came off this very team. So
Tigers of St. Mary's break the huddle. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and quick snap pass, and that's just miscommunication there because
Hayden
Nelson was on a fly.
Yeah, he broke on a streak, and I think that was Braylon saw some soft coverage there on the cornerback, looking at that quick pass out to the left-hand flats, and Hayden obviously wasn't reading the same thing.
7:58 to go in the first half. Second quarter quickly winding down, so it's been a quick first half to date. Norman in the pistol formation, stacked receivers again, top and bottom, high snap, backdoor handoff to Thibodeau. JPT gains about 4 on that. That's that little draw. Tiger draw.
Been a staple in our offense for over a decade now.
It has, yep. And like we were saying, in that decade, we've owned this series. Huh? Yeah. 8 of 10. Let's make it 9.
9 of 11. Sounds good.
Looks like the Tigers will be punting again, which I don't disagree with. The way our defense has been holding, let's make a 10-play drive here.
Look, that first punt was a really good one. Let's see if we can replicate it.
Connor K back to kick.
Sitting at the 26-yard line.
Number 10, I think, again back. Gongre. High kick. Makes a late
fair catch and then fell down catching it. That was a possibility he could easily have dropped that one. So
he takes it in at the 31, where Montgomery will have it 1st and 10.
He was wise to take that fair catch too, because they were breathing down on him.
Yeah, we need to
staring down the beat of the barrel at him.
Get a first down or 2, see if we can get some momentum going on our next drive.
Yeah,
assuming we can get a hold here. Montgomery breaks the huddle. 2 receivers spread wide on each side of the formation.
Now they're mimicking us with the stacked receivers, huh?
Tailback lined up to the quarterback's right-hand side, who's in the shotgun. Snaps back, handoff to tailback. Has a hole up the middle. Danced around a little bit, shot through a gap, and he's going to get 7 yards on the carry. Be brought down at the 38-yard line of Montgomery. They'll quickly break the huddle. Moving quick, stacked receivers on each side of the formation. Snaps back, handoff to the tailback. Bounces around the right-hand side. Had some pressure in the backfield, and number 2, Shepard, able to avoid the contact and found some running room. Got about 10 yards on the carry, I think.
We're going to have to make an adjustment here. They're running wild. That formation.
Yeah, just feeding him.
3 wide receivers on the left-hand side.
Number 76 for them, trying to get a little early pull. And the good news is we know when they're pulling, because like I said, that tackle for him, when he's in his hands touching the ground, they're running. When it's not, he's pulling or
back on his heels. Easy to read that, huh?
And that's why I think on the play before, Aiden may have missed him. It's because we told our defensive end crash hard, and get there.
.626 and counting in the second quarter.
Montgomery breaks the huddle. 1st and 15 from their own 42-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, single receiver in a wing to the left-hand side. Quarterback in a shotgun. Snaps back. He's looking to the right. Ball is batted down in the backfield. He had quick pressure.
Connor K with the knockdown. Can't get there, get your hands up. Ain't that what they say on TV?
Yeah.
Some good quick pressure. He thought about running it there for a quick second, decided to take a shot.
And Connor stands about 6'2" with his arms up there, 6'6".
Two receivers to the right, single receiver and wing to the left. Snaps back, fakes the handoff. Quarterback looking deep over the middle. Has coverage.
Intercepted St. Mary's Tigers.
Great cover. Shallon Gandy. And yes, I think that's Shallon Gandy.
Shallon Gandy.
Safety.
That's Gandy. Yeah.
We said his name quite a few times in that seal block earlier. Now the interception.
Great coverage and a great catch because he was definitely in traffic on that.
Yeah,
May have pulled it in.
I
There
thought
with
the
his
other
one
team
hand.
caught it.
Be a interception, no return on the interception. Be brought down at the St. Mary's 38-yard line. Be 1st and 10 from there. Now we need to see if we can get some momentum going out here on offense.
We've got to capitalize because we didn't last week. We had 3 opportunities to make points off of turnovers last week. And
I like watching Shallon play football. God, it just made him big and be an animal.
Two receivers stacked on each side of the formation. Braylon in the pistol formation. Quick pass to the right. Had some blocking in front of him for a moment, but then he's brought down. Maybe gets about a half yard beyond the line of scrimmage. Just couldn't quite hold the block long enough. That was Shallon Gandy on the reception.
Yep.
Who was out there with him? He's doing a little Cole Yacht. He's doing a little better job blocking there.
See if we can hold the block just a little bit longer. I didn't see if they were playing press coverage or anything on the outside.
I'll have to kind of keep an eye on that.
3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left.
I got Hayden down here. I know what I'd be doing, but
Got plenty of room over top all along out here on the left-hand side. Hand off to John Paul Thibodeau. Just couldn't find any running room. He's going to fall forward for about 2 yards on the carry.
5:20 and counting. Nothing score.
Guys, I almost thought the hole may have been off tackle there. He
Yeah.
cut it back up the middle right into a Montgomery defender. Be 3rd and 7 from the 41-yard line. 2 receivers stacked on each side of the formation. Braylon Norman in the pistol. Snap is back, looking to the left. Now going deep down the right hand. Out of step.
yeah,
Deflection.
Nice catch.
that Cole Yacht with a great reception there. Big game.
He's 30 yards. He'll be brought down at the 19-yard line.
That's what I'm taking shots, man. Take some shots.
And look, I would go up on. I'd get up on the line of scrimmage.
Go quick.
Yeah, they got their heads down.
Well, good defense. We get another possession here before halftime. Clock's ticking. 4 minutes and 45 seconds. 0-0 score.
Some hands on hips. Take advantage.
Stacked receiver on each side of the formation.
They got some good-looking linebackers in there. Looks like they're bringing the heat, too. They are. Run off to the left side. That's JPT. He gets about 5 there, guys. Not a bad rush.
Solid. Look, I'll take 5 yards every carry and just keep feeding him.
It's a good thing when they bring the house like that. If you get past the first wave, you walk in.
It'll be 2nd and just shy of 6 yards. Got the ball just over the 15-yard line. 4 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
Yep. I think that's rushing in now, That's going to be on the wing.
A wing and a receiver and a tight end all on the left-hand side. Single receiver to the right. Braylon Norman under center. Snaps back. Takes the handoff.
Good job. Touchdown for the whole Montgomery Tiger right there.
Hayden Nelson, who lined up at tight end on left. Just your traditional bootleg. Flooded the right side of the field.
Yeah, very nice.
He was dragging across the defensive backfield just behind the linebackers. And great pitch and catch there by Braylon and Hayden. Leads to a Tiger touchdown with 3 minutes and 47 seconds on the clock.
I know Hayden wanted to score this game bad. Bad.
Hayden, the former Montgomery Tiger.
So young Carter Hogue in to do extra point. He's kicking towards the big mural over there. Maybe his face will be up on it one day.
Almost surprised there wasn't some extracurriculars down on the field.
I imagine it's coming.
They know him well.
I think if he scores another 1 or 2, there might be. High snap. Kick is away. May sneak through.
Looks good.
Good job, Carter Hogue. That'll be 7-0 with the extra point. 3 minutes and 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Your St. Mary's Tigers takes a 7-0 lead over Montgomery.
And before we take a quick little timeout, let's thank some second quarter sponsors: Double D Holland LLC, Barnum Internal Medicine, the Cross Financial Group, Phase Daycare, Guidro's Physical Therapy Wellness, Manpower Temporary Agency, Citibank and Trust Company, NFA Exchange Bank, and Natty Southern Nutrition. Big thank you to those guys. We'll update the score and be back in about 30 seconds.
Yep, big shout out. Tigers are on top with our sponsors backing every play. Be back in a moment.
Who's West Washington playing?
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Little score for you. West Washington up 14-0 over Tioga in the first quarter.
Guys, I'll be updating the score here. If you're listening in, you can look on the live stream here. You usually have the score posted. Nice squib kick.
Oh, he touched it. How about that on the 15 or 12? Great job, Carter Hogue, with another hard handle kick, you know.
Look, that was a fantastic looking squib kick.
Yeah.
It was bouncing down the field with some English.
3:44 to go. Tigers of St. Mary's lead 7-0. See if we can get another good defensive stance here.
Winfield over Maney, 13-0 in the second quarter.
Yeah. Shut down number 2 here, guys.
Yes, sir.
Montgomery breaks the huddle. 2 receivers to the left, wing and a receiver to the right. Tailbacks, Shepard lined up to the quarterback's right-hand side in the backfield. Now we have kind of an orbit motion with some little spin around action there. Handoff up the middle to Shepard. He's looking for some running room. Had a hole initially, but brought down about 5 yards beyond the line.
John Gandy again comes all the way from across the other side of the field for the tackle there. That young man is game ball material right now.
I'll tell you what, Shepard better be careful. Once he gets a couple of yards gain, he's dangerously carrying that ball. I'm surprised we didn't punch that out.
He's carrying it a little low out there, away from his body at times as he's running. 3 receivers bunched up to the left-hand side of the formation, single receiver in man coverage out here wide right.
That's going to be offsides on your Tigers. That's key.
Connor
K.
Connor K.
55. Yeah.
He just got back this week, so I know he's eager to play, but got to slow it down a little bit.
And is that, I guess that was first down.
Yeah, it would have been very close, but you know how we're going to get that call to go for. Right?
1st and 10 from the Montgomery 24-yard line. 3 receivers tight to the formation on the left, single receiver wide right. Quarterback in the shotgun. Snap is back, handoff to Shepard. Hit in the backfield just as he gets the handoff. He's going to fall forward about a yard beyond the line of scrimmage. Be 2nd and 9 from the 25.
Atlas tripped him up and Braylon's arm is like the boom, man. The boom.
3 receivers spread to the left, single receiver on the right. Snaps back, quarterback looking deep over the middle. Lets it go, has a man with a step. He's going to bring it in just over the 50-yard line. That'll be a completion and a first down at the St. Mary's 47-yard line.
Great catch by
Gongray.
Great catch. Outstretched arms there. And
that's his favorite
receiver.
receiver.
It's definitely his favorite target.
Montgomery
There we
moving
go.
quick. Tigers barely able to set up there on the defense.
Well, Connor K thought he was coming out, so he wasn't even in the right spot because he was going back.
Offsides.
And maybe they're moving a little too fast, Trent. This could be a false start, it looks like, on Montgomery.
We needed that. St. Mary's got to be careful Southern when they have the ball because we've gotten caught a few times now with guys not getting out the field in time.
I want to give a shout out to all of our listeners. Appreciate you listening in to St. Mary's Tiger football on 446 Sports. Hang in there with us. We'll have a trivia question at the end of the third quarter. Give you an opportunity to win a free meal. Montgomery breaks the huddle. 3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Snap is back. Quarterback looking deep. Has
he got hit. He got hit. That's an interception. Yes, sir. That's
yes.
Yes. Atlas deflected it, and it was up like a wounded duck.
He shot that down. Good job, Atlas.
What's that?
Is that shot again?
I think it might be.
Let's see who's got it right there.
Whoever has the ball in their hand, is that 2 or 3?
That's 8.
Michael Freeman, young sophomore with his first interception.
Nice job, Michael, there.
Play made by Atlas, though, with deflecting
Yes,
that the ball was going forward, and he just must have been a fingernail on it because the quarterback still threw it 20, 30 yards. It's
Just enough to get it out of its spiral and
made it look like one of my passes back in the day. Oh, wounded duck out there.
Yeah.
And there is a
Minute 45.
I'm sorry. I was
That's
marking the change of possession.
The Tigers will take over 1st and 10 from their own 22-yard line. A minute 45 seconds on the clock. They'll have to move quick. 3 receivers wide left, single receiver to the right. John Paul to Braylon's left-hand side in the backfield. Braylon in the shotgun formation. Looking over the defense. Snaps back. Quick pass. Screen.
Get up and wrestled out of bounds.
The flag is
It'll be 15 more.
Oh, in the headbutt. He's so fired up, he gave one of our guys a headbutt on the sideline without his helmet on.
So very well set up there. 2 defenders out. Snap pass out there. Good blocking. Great run after catch. Yards after a little yak right there.
Yeah. That man is fired up.
Nice wide receiver screen, and when the defender caught up with him, he fought through it like a linebacker out there.
Yes.
Helmet comes off on the sidelines. Got a penalty for a late hit out of bounds.
He jumps up and headbutts. I think one of the freshmen on the sideline didn't even have his helmet on.
So let's see. There we go. Now we need to mark it off.
He was pushed out of bounds at the St. Mary's
49 or 50-yard line.
the Montgomery 47-yard line. It looks like is where he's had his foot marked, but it should be 15 yards from there.
Plus, it should be plus 15.
So if I left my adding machine at work, looks like about
35,
32-yard line, maybe.
Yeah, from there it would be. Minute 36.
I'd like to thank our second quarter sponsors while they set this off. Double D Holland, Barnum Internal Medicine, Cross Financial, Phase Daycare, Guidro's Physical Therapy, Manpower Temporary Agency, City Bank and Trust, NFA, Exchange Bank, and Natty Solutions.
Proud sponsor, Stronger Tigers. Thanks for the boost.
There we go. Now we're marking it off. So this big play right here for your St. Mary's Tigers, trying to take advantage of the interception. 38-yard line of Montgomery.
Were we 5 yards short there?
Yeah, one of y'all thought math is a little off here.
Well,
that short-legged referee, I'm telling you. It's
well, we got 3 guys marking the ball there. It's hard to figure out which ones.
We need a long-legged referee. Yeah,
We need a basketball referee.
Which guy are we counting from, right?
What's
that? 1st and 10 St. Mary's at the Montgomery 38-yard line. 38-yard line.
3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Snaps back, handoff to John Paul up the middle. He's going to fight forward for 3 yards, be brought down at the 35-yard line of Montgomery.
Number 60 in on the tackle for Montgomery. Edward Baines. Young man's having a good night. Those 2 defensive ends for them are beasts.
Clock running. Tigers quickly back to the line. 3 receivers to the right.
He's going back at Hayden. Oh, that's a flag. I've been screaming with that young man's one-on-one to go after.
Leighton Martin on the coverage for Montgomery and just blocked the access of Nelson trying to get back to the ball.
Well, Hayden's a great athlete. He's tall. He's fast. One-on-one, you got to throw him the rock.
Yeah.
That'll be too bad it's not a spot foul. Look at the NFL rules real quick.
Exactly.
I'd be down on the one.
Did you just say we had a short official?
Short-legged
official walking the.
Yeah. See, that was the long-legged.
That's it.
That's the one we want marking off us by strike.
Yes.
1 minute and 11 seconds to go in the first half. Tigers, after the penalty, pass interference, 1st and 10 at the Montgomery 20-yard line.
We need to realize where the ball is. We've been having a run about a 30-yard sprint to get to the line of scrimmage.
3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Snap is back. Handoff to John Paul Thibodeau. Bring him up the middle. Runs over a linebacker at the 13-yard line. And he's going to be brought down right at the 11-yard line, a yard short of the first down marker.
He just showed that linebacker. This is a contact sport.
He introduced himself to Jeremiah Christian.
Tigers quickly back to the line, snaps back. Same play again. Has a big same guy again.
Jeremiah's going to be like, timeout, coach. I need some help.
That'll stop the clock briefly. Maybe we have a timeout. 43 seconds to go in the first half. Tigers will have it 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Jeremiah, meet Mr. Thibodeau.
Yes, sir. I don't think he's going to want to have him.
No, I bet he's over there going, Coach, I need some help on that play.
He's tapping that helmet, baby. So, good chance right here to put some more points on the board. Got to do it. And, of course,
got to have 7 here. Got to have 7.
Of course, it'll be brought to you by all these first half sponsors: Family Eye Care, Louisiana Crawfish Company, BOM, Light Oil, Cedars Towing, Cornerstone Pediatrics, Church Street Inn, My Bills Corner Pharmacy, Posey Sports Center, Trace Reliability, TKTMJ Construction, Double D Hauling, Barnum Internal Medicine, Cross Financial Group, Phase Daycare, Guidro's Physical Therapy, Manpower Temporary Agency, Citibank and Trust, NFA, Exchange Bank, and Natty Southern Nutrition.
Victory is a team effort, and our sponsors are key players. Big shout out and thank you to all of you.
Ball on the left hash here, wide side to the right of this formation. We'll see what we can dial up to get it in the end zone again, guys.
Yeah, got 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. I expect heavy power again right there at the middle. We'll see what we do. 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Snaps back. Braylon's going to call his own number, and he's going to walk into the end zone, guys.
With a big lead block right there on the dive by Thibodeau, pretty much followed it in.
Thibodeau played fullback on that play, and he's able to pretty much walk in. Had a little resistance right there at the goal line, but falls forward for St. Mary's Tiger touchdown with 38 seconds left to go in the first half.
Big first half for the Tigers there. It was very important to punch that in for 7.
Yeah. I will tell you, it looks like big number is 60. Edward Baines, that senior O-line, D-line, looks like he's kind of cramping up a little bit, guys. He's going to need some hydration at the half.
Well, I think our water spigots are broke down there in the visitor locker room.
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah.
Kick is away. Kick looks to be true. Good job, Carter Hogue. Makes it 14-0 in favor of the home for homecoming St. Mary's Tigers.
You know the way Carter Hogue can hit the bigger gentleman up front with the ball. We might still rise it out of here. Go for the juggler.
Yeah.
Well, with that score, 38 seconds left to go in the first half. We'll take a quick timeout.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Your Tigers just extended their lead by another touchdown. 38 seconds left to go in the first half. We'll see if we can hold them here going into halftime. Tigers will be kicking off from the 40-yard line.
Well, no lead is safe with Montgomery because, like I said at the beginning of the ball game, they can put up points. And they've been a tackle away from busting 1 or 2 here. So cannot take our foot off the gas here.
So, obviously, their main targets, their go-to running back, number 2, Shepard, and their main receiver, number 10, Aiden Gongry. A little bit of a taken in by the up back and finally brought down in St. Mary's territory with 30 seconds to go before half.
I'm going to give y'all one guess who ready to tackle. Number 2.
Well, good field position here for Montgomery as they'll take over.
Yeah, I can't rest on your laurels here.
Where did they end up spotting it? At
40,
St. Mary's
47-yard
line?
Right in the middle of the field.
So 30 seconds on the clock.
It's right on Lake Maurepas right now.
That man knows the geography.
So Montgomery breaks the huddle. 3 receivers tight to the formation on the right. 2 receivers tight to the formation on the left. Quarterback with an empty backfield. Snaps back. He's looking deep into his right-hand side. Decides to scramble. Has no running room. He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage. He'll fall forward for maybe a yard, guys.
Got a Montgomery Tiger down on the field. I think that's number 63. And I think, like you said, he's getting very, very tired.
Yeah. He's back up right now, but they did call a timeout. Yeah. So
I think the young man is wore out.
Yeah. That's part of that up tempo that they've been
we talked about. I was surprised that they were doing that. They're just like us, playing both ways. It's 7-7 still Niagara Central and Bird. Winfield still over the Manning Tigers, 13-0.
Manny having a tough year.
Manny's having a tough year. And I know there's a lot of schools across the state that feel sorry for him.
I'd imagine it's almost like John Curtis having a down
year. Yeah. Does John Curtis have a down year?
Never.
I was going to say, lose 2 ball games.
that would probably be.
Leesville over DeRitter right now, 35-7 in the second quarter. Mansfield over Rose Pine, 14-0 at the half. Logansport dismantling Lakeview, 35-0 at halftime.
Yeah. Guys, I don't know if you saw it. It looks like there's kind of a little highlight series right now on maybe Fox Nation or something that looks like it's Evangel.
It is
with God and football and
they got a little kind of TV crew that's following them around this year.
So I hadn't seen it, but it looks pretty good. So 2nd and 9.
So Montgomery with 2 receivers to the right, wing and a receiver to the left. Quarterback's got the ball, looking deep downfield.
Big lick right there. Oh, that's not. They're going to try to stop.
Clayton Mitchell depleted that young man. He will need some Advil in the morning.
Almost had a reception. Ball not loose by Peyton. The big hit.
The question is here, they got on that target.
Yeah. I think they threw the flag after.
For the taunting? We might have been taunting a little bit, it looked like.
But now they may have picked it up. I'm not really sure.
Good clean hit. I thought it was a clean hit, but he decleated that young man.
They're going to mark it.
They are marking it. But you know what? We earned that 15.
Yeah.
15 seconds to go in the first half. Ball will be spotted for the personal foul at the 21-yard line. Love to see the hit. I love
big stride right there.
The attitude, but we need to keep them off the scoreboard here. 3 receivers spread out wide to the left, single receiver to the right. Ball placed on the right-hand hash for Montgomery, going from our left to right. 15 seconds left on the play clock.
I'd watch the draw here or watch.
I think we're asking to have it re-stepped off.
Yeah, I think
Coach Seastrunk asked for a re-step off because that's like a 30-yard penalty.
Yeah.
It's not from the spot of the foul. I do not believe it would be from the original line of scrimmage.
It was incomplete.
Right.
15 yards from there should be.
There we go.
At the 31-yard line.
That's better. Yep. 31. All right.
10 yards out. So 12-yard difference there.
Kudos to the chain crew for not having moved already up there, so they were able to get back to the original line. It's 3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Snaps back, quarterback looking over the middle. Nobody open, scrambling to his left. Now he's going to fire one, has a receiver crossing the formation.
Number 14.
He makes somebody miss. He's going to go out of bounds at the 5-yard line with 4 seconds on the clock.
Heads up play by the number 14 there to get out of bounds because
Leighton Martin,
senior with a heads up play there. Come on, St. Mary.
Big play here. 4 seconds. Be first and goal from the 6-yard line.
It's going to be their last time.
You assume that this would be the last play of the half. Don't see them getting 2 plays in.
Number 2.
You think so? I think they're going to throw it, I think.
We'll see. We need our Manning heads to see who gets the
That's right.
Monday night Manning.
We definitely need the ref beside us to hit the play clock, though. Start button early.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it. Somebody go trip into him a little
Yeah,
bit.
I'll work the 4 seconds for it.
St. Mary's leading Montgomery 14-0, trying to hold them out of the end zone here with 4 seconds left to go in the first half. Ball spotted at the St. Mary's 6-yard line. Montgomery's threatening.
Was the penalty on the hit or the taunting after?
I think it was afterwards because it was a dead ball.
Okay.
It looked like it was a dead
Oh,
ball.
yeah, that would have been
It was a dead ball, and didn't see the flag come out immediately. It was after the players were separating. I assume someone said something right there with the official.
Like, good luck.
good Christian school like us. I'm sure it was something friendly. It was,
Way to go, guys.
man, you took that hit like a champ.
May have also said something about someone's girlfriend or something.
Might have said you might want to go to Mobile's pharmacy and get some
See what we can do here,
anti-inflammatories.
guys. 2 receivers on each side of the formation. Shepard to the quarterback's left.
Looking to throw. Big sack.
We just flew through that. Peyton Mitchell with the shot. I mean, the whole defense came.
So I don't know if they were trying to set up a little inside.
Surely that was 4 seconds ran off. Let's get off the field. Let's go.
There was no way for it to Gannon,
Woo!
Sheffield in there, Atlas Hicks.
Big haul by 3 times. They've been inside the red zone.
No point.
Inside the 10. I'm sorry.
Was that Gannon on the tackle? Or
It was a host of them, but he led the charge.
Well, Tigers able to keep Montgomery out of the end zone here to close the first half. They'll go into halftime leading 14-0.
And we get the ball
And
back.
we get the ball back.
Start the second half. Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. Probably need to thank some sponsors and then maybe take a little time out. And which one of us is going to get the calling duties? I don't mind.
Not it.
Trent, you can do a little bit, and then when you get tired, you pass it over to me. And we'd like to, with it being homecoming night here at for St. Mary's, we'll be presenting the seniors, and we have a little write up for all of the Lady Tigers and the Gentlemen Tigers, all the seniors that are representing the school tonight. So we'll get to them momentarily. Big shout out to our second quarter sponsors first: Double D Holland, Barnum Internal Medicine, Cross Financial Group, Faye's Daycare, Guidro's Physical Therapy and Wellness, Manpower Temp Agency, Citibank and Trust, NFA, Exchange Bank, and Natty Southern Nutrition. Big shout out to all of our sponsors. Tigers, stay on top with sponsors backing every play. Appreciate everything you do for the program. With that, Chad, I think Trent will take a quick timeout, and then we'll be back as we'll get to the write-up for the seniors here. Be back momentarily.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so our homecoming court presentation brought to you, of course, by all of our wonderful sponsors. And we'll start with the Flower Girl and Crown Bearer. Those are first grade attendants, Miss Charlotte Claire Vanderstein and Mr. Austin Lewis Berry. Charlie is a 6-year-old daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Natalie and Eric Vanderstein. Charlie's brother Merritt is a member of the Tiger football team, and her sister Sutton is in the 8th grade at SMS. She enjoys dance and tumbling class, playing with Barbies and baby dolls, and when she grows up, she wants to be a veterinarian. The 2024 Crown Bearer is Mr. Austin Lewis Berry. Austin is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Ricky and Sylvia Berry. Austin enjoys playing baseball, football, basketball, and hunting. When Austin grows up, he wants to work for the FBI. Hope he doesn't come after us. And now on to the senior court. So first up, Miss Ansley Claire Armstrong. Ansley is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Richard and Tracy Armstrong. She's being escorted tonight by her father, Richard. When asked what was her favorite SMS memory thus far, Ansley said her junior year playing tennis. After having to sit out her sophomore year, she was excited to get back on the court. The team was extremely close, and there was never a practice or a game where I wasn't dying from laughing. I was able to play with my best friends and my sister Camille for her first year. I had the most amazing doubles partner, Peyton, and we made it to the regionals and state. There was just never a dull moment on the court. After graduation, Ainsley plans to attend Louisiana Tech University and major in speech pathology. Miss Ainsley Armstrong. Next maid, Miss Macy K. Barnum. Macy is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Larry and Christy Howell. Macy is being escorted tonight by her stepfather, Mr. Larry Howell. Macy's favorite SMS memory is watching our class create bonds and our friendships over the years. After graduation, Macy plans to attend Louisiana Tech University and major in nursing. Miss Macy Barnum. And let's see, you have the next one up?
I do not.
There we go. Miss Kayla Annalise Bush. So Miss Annalise Bush is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Joseph and Constance Bush. She is being escorted by her father, Joseph. When asked her favorite memory, Kayla said meeting Montana Fouts and the rest of the Alabama softball team at our Opelousas tournament. That is pretty cool. After graduation, Kayla plans to attend the University of Louisiana at Lafayette and major in biology. Miss Kayla Bush. Next is Miss Addison Elizabeth Evans. Addison is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. John and Chris Evans. She is being escorted tonight by her father, John. Addison says her all-time favorite SMS memory is being the first grade attendant when I was a little girl, and this being such a full circle moment for her. After graduation, Addison plans to attend Louisiana State University to pursue a law degree. Miss Addison Evans. Miss Ava Ray Gill. Ava is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Ray and Casey Gill. She is escorted tonight by her father, Ray. Ava's all-time favorite SMS memory is being an SMS cheerleader, from tryouts to the sidelines and everything except that Tiger Mile. After graduation, Ava Ray plans to attend Louisiana Tech University and is considering majoring in kinesiology. Miss Ava Ray Gill. Miss Jakiria Mona Guy. Jakiria is the daughter of Miss Shamarika Braxton and godfather of Eric and Rashonda Fields. She is being escorted tonight by her godfather, Eric. Jakiria's favorite SMS memory is when I made the basketball shot that tied up the game my sophomore year. After graduation, Jakiria plans to attend Southern University or the University of Louisiana to major in dermatology or nursing. Miss Jakiria Guy. Miss Addison Elizabeth Ivy. Addison is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. David Gabrielle Ivy. Addison is being escorted tonight by her father, David. Addison says, my favorite all-time St. Mary's memory was breaking the 100-meter hurdle record and then breaking my own record again. After graduating, Addison plans to attend East Texas Baptist University and major in kinesiology. Miss Addison Ivy. Miss Anna Grace Mobile. Anna Grace is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Ray and Connie Mobile. She is escorted tonight by her father, Ray. When asked about her favorite SMS memory, Anna Grace said, being a part of the Lady Tiger softball and basketball teams and meeting some of my best friends. After graduating, Anna Grace plans to attend Louisiana Tech University and major in psychology. Miss Anna Grace Mobile. Miss Brianna Ray McConaughey. Brianna is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Marvin and Cassia McConaughey. She is escorted tonight by her father, Marvin. Brianna's all-time favorite SMS memory is our sophomore year when we beat Logansport to win district and being able to perform my favorite routine at halftime. After graduating, Brianna plans to attend the University of Louisiana at Monroe and major in pharmacy. Miss Brianna McConaughey. Miss Georgia Kate Filan. Georgia Kate is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Jamie and Lacey Filan. She's being escorted tonight by her father, Jamie. Her favorite SMS memory is playing quarterback at last year's Powder Puff game. Between Kayla's touchdown dance, Connor's celebratory toe touches, and Jacuria's sliding into the end zone for the game-winning touchdown. It's something I'll definitely never forget. After graduation, Georgia Kate plans to attend Louisiana State University and major in biology. Miss Georgia Kate Filan.
All right, Miss Caitlin Lene Smith. Caitlin is the daughter of Miss Sheila Smith and the late Mr. Elton Smith. She is being escorted by her mother, Sheila. Caitlin's all-time favorite St. Mary's memory was performing fast at halftime of the Montgomery basketball game. After graduation, Caitlin plans to attend the University of Louisiana Lafayette and major in nursing. Miss Caitlin Smith. Miss Destiny Elizabeth Stewart. Destiny is the daughter of Mr. Bruce Stewart and Miss Sarah Stewart Nelson. She is being escorted by her father, Bruce. Destiny's favorite St. Mary's memory is going to nationals at Disney with my best friends. It was truly a life-changing experience. We worked so hard to get there, and being able to perform at such an iconic place with the girls that I love will forever hold a special place in my heart. After graduation, Destiny plans to attend Louisiana Tech University and major in pre-dentistry. Miss Destiny Stewart.
Miss Nan Ngoc Tong. Nan is an exchange student from Vietnam and is residing with Mr. and Mrs. Keith and Kelly Hernandez. She's being escorted by her host mom, Kelly. Nan's favorite memory is meeting her Vietnamese friend. After graduation, Nan would like to stay in the United States to attend college and further her education and cultural studies in America. Miss Nan Tong.
Miss Brooklyn Page Townsend. Brooklyn is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Jeff and Shelley Townsend. She is being escorted by her father, Jeff. Brooklyn's all-time favorite St. Mary's memory was when the school prayed over her mother. After graduation, Brooklyn plans to attend Northwestern State University and pursue a degree in radiology. Miss Brooklyn Townsend.
Miss Ainsley Claire Armstrong, escorted by Mr. Asa Nash. Ainsley is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Richard and Tracy Armstrong. Ainsley is a 4-year member of Student Council where she served as class president and for 3 years and vice president for 1 year. She is a 1-year member of the executive board where she currently serves as president. Ainsley is a 3-year member of Cooking for a Cause, 4-year member of varsity cheer and a one-time All-American cheerleader. 2 years in National Honor Society. She is a 4-year varsity tennis player and has qualified for regionals and state. She's a 4-year member of 4-H, FCA, and FBLA, a 3-year member of Beta, and she represented St. Mary's at Louisiana Girls State. After graduation, Ansley plans on attending Louisiana Tech University to major in speech pathology. Miss Ainsley Claire Armstrong.
Miss Macy K. Branham. Macy is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Larry and Christy Howell. Macy is being escorted tonight by her stepfather, Mr. Larry Howell. Macy's favorite St. Mary's memory is watching our class create bonds and friendships over the years. After graduation, Macy plans to attend Louisiana Tech University and major in nursing. Miss Macy Branham.
Miss Kayla Annalise Bush, escorted by Mr. Chance Rushing. Kayla is the daughter of Mr. Joseph and Mrs. Constance Bush. Kayla has been a 4-year member of Student Council, Beta, FCA, Pro-Life, and a 2-year member of National Honor Society. She has represented St. Mary's at Literary Rally for 3 years. Kayla is a 4-year member of the Lady Softball Tigers team, played 1 year for the Lady Tigers basketball program, as well as the Lady Tiger volleyball team. Upon graduation, Kayla plans to attend college to major in biology.
Miss Addison Elizabeth Evans. Addison, we already did those.
I think
Okay,
so.
sorry.
All right. So
Looks like we crowned
We have
the
a
queen.
crown.
Georgia Kate Filan
that's
is
great.
the 2024 homecoming queen for your St. Mary's Tigers. Congratulations to Georgia Kate. She's down there at the 50-yard line with the entire family.
I think
Coach Rent, he's in a suit. Like,
Oh,
he
yeah.
cannot change.
he's done that at least 2 years in a row where he changes quickly at halftime or in the locker room. And let's hope that
Clark Kent to Superman.
it sure is. And ladies and gentlemen, we apologize. We, I think, had 2 different scripts there. We
did.
had one for
We did.
tonight and one that was probably the presentation
Could have
at
been,
school, I believe. So,
But I think we got through them all.
We got all the
May
ladies.
have doubled up
We got-
on a couple.
We got all the young ladies. So, congratulations to Georgia Kate.
Yep,
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
awesome.
Shout out to her. I think we deserve at least a 5-minute break after all of that.
I think so.
So St. Mary's leading Montgomery here on homecoming night, 14-0. We've got about 5 minutes till third quarter action starts. We'll take a timeout until then. Thank you.
Ashes up. Welcome back, Tiger fans. Getting ready for the second half kickoff here in a minute. I'd like to acknowledge the 2014 class in St. Mary's having a class, their 10-year class reunion night. On a personal note, this was my first workers, Landon Sturman, Trevor McGuire, Tyler Roberts, and the late Grant Ingram. These guys spoiled me. They were great workers, and glad to say that they all went on, and one's an optometrist, one's a nurse, and one's selling insurance in Baton Rouge. They've all been successful in life. I know we all missed the great, Grant Ingram, who died tragically in college, but really proud of those young men. I want to give a shout out to the class of 2014.
Yeah. So, Chad, I talked to you pregame a little bit about this, and I'm going to put out a challenge here to St. Mary's alumni. I'm not sure when the boys' dance started, but I think that needs to be a 10-year reunion activity for homecoming. On the 10-year anniversary, those guys have to replicate their dance that they did in high school.
Nice challenge there. I like it. I like it.
We will have an orthopedic and a nurse on standby.
Have to. You have to.
Well, so the challenge is out.
Montgomery with the kickoff there. Tigers return it up to the St. Mary's 43-yard line. St. Mary's will take over 1st and 10 from there. See if we can put some points on the board to open up second half action here, guys.
Good field position.
Good field position. Had good momentum there in the second quarter, and I think it'll be great and really set the stage for the second half if we can start off strong here in the third quarter. Tight 3 wide receiver bunch formation on left-hand side, single receiver to the right. Snap is back. Braylon rolling out to his left.
I think that's a catch.
And he's going to pull up, fire it out here in the flats. It'll be a catch to Shalon Gandy. Be a 4-yard gain on the play, be 2nd and 6. And they may back that up just a little bit for maybe a 3-yard gain, but it'll be 2nd and 7 from the 46-yard line.
Once again, I like how our quarterbacks have a tendency to try to square their shoulders and set when they're throwing across their body.
Especially rolling out to your left there. It's a tough throw to make. Tigers break the huddle. Tight end to the right-hand side. 3 receivers to the left. John Paul Thibodeau to the quarterback's left in the backfield.
That's an eligible receiver, that tight end.
John Paul Thibodeau now motioning to Braylon's right-hand side. Snap is back. John Paul lead blocking there on the right-hand side. Braylon looking for some running room. Nothing doing there.
That's going to be a hold.
He's going to be dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Either a hold. Yeah, it looks like a hold. Thought it might be a face mask there for a second.
That's number 60 coming from the backside.
be a loss of 5 yards on the quarterback keeper to the right-hand side.
Yeah, Baines came from behind.
Penalty is declined. Be 2nd and 12 from the, 3rd and 12 from the 41-yard line. 10 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Early third quarter action. St. Mary's leading Montgomery 14-0.
Yeah, guys, penalties still kind of plaguing our St. Mary's Tigers a little bit. And they always seem to
been
be
a problem all year long.
Most inopportune times, as penalties are, right? There's never a great time to have one. Braylon in the huddle.
Play clock now at 10 seconds. Tigers break the huddle. 2 receivers on each side of the formation. Braylon in the pistol formation. Snap is back.
Set up the screen. Woo-hoo!
Trying to set up a middle screen there to Chad and Dudley, but Montgomery defensive lineman just hung around.
Cade Brumley almost had that.
Almost that big defensive tackle interception there in the middle. Yeah. And that's going to force a punt here to open up the third quarter. Tigers facing a 4th and 12 from their own 41-yard line. Connor Kay sitting at around the 29-yard line. So you look to get the punt away. Montgomery return man is at their own 30-yard line. Snap is back. Nice high punt. And it's going to be fair caught at the 34-yard line of Montgomery.
Certainly not comfortable with only a 2-touchdown lead right here. Chad, you alluded to the fact that this team can put up some points. So
and quickly. And
got to think that's usually on the feet of the number 2 Shepard that's been gashing us to this point, and number 10 Aiden Gongary with a couple of big catches as well. Yep. So
he is definitely their go-to guy. That's who he's going to go to when given the opportunity.
Yeah. 2 receivers to the right, single receiver and wing to the left, tailback to the quarterback's left in the backfield. Snaps back, fakes the handoff to Shepard up the middle. Quarterback's going to keep it, and he's going to lose 3 yards.
That was in there, as well as try to see who that was. 52 Mitchell.
Yep, loss of 3 on the play. Montgomery back to the line quickly. 2nd and 13 from the 31. 2 receivers to the right and wing to the right. Quarterback rolling out to his right. He has a guy about 5 yards downfield, out in the flats. That'll be a completed reception there. He's going to gain another 5 yards after the catch. Bring it out to the 40-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 4 from there.
I think we need some even calls here. A little bit of holding going on that Montgomery line.
2 receivers stacked on each side of the formation, tight to the line. Tailback Shepard on the quarterback's left-hand side.
That's Gongray in motion.
Now we have 3 receivers tight to the formation on left. Snap is back. And
no, incomplete.
Yep. Whew. Had some pressure on the quarterback up the middle, and he had a receiver open right there in the middle of the field.
Right at the sticks, too.
Right at the sticks, and he threw it at his feet. It's going to fall incomplete, bring up a 4th and 4 from the Montgomery 40-yard line, and that's going to force a punt as they bring on the kicking unit.
Chance Rushing took a late shot down the quarterback that could have been a costly penalty there.
Want to guess who the intended receiver was?
I'm going to bet number 10 there.
Good educated guess right there.
And is that Shalingandy in the return? I can't tell who that is.
It was Cole Yop.
Maybe that is still Cole. That's going to be take a Montgomery roll on the punt. And Montgomery will down it at the St. Mary's 27-yard line with 8 minutes and 49 seconds left in the third quarter.
It was Gandy back deep.
St. Mary's will take over 1st and 10 from there.
8:49 in the third.
We want to thank any of our third quarter sponsors.
I'd be glad to do that. They include Poche's Performance, TXULF Holdings, Natchitoches Events, TriMax Industries LLC, Campbell Monument Company, Lacaz Farms, Taylor Townsend Law Firm, Corcoran Cruz Gillette and Johnson, Family Doctors of Natchitoches, Lavinity, and Gloria Island Farms.
Oh, look at Gloria Island in there.
Tigers break the huddle. Receiver and a wing and a tight end to the right-hand side. Snap is back. Pitch out to John Paul Thibodeau on the right-hand side. He's going to fight forward for a gain of 5 on the carry.
JPT got some wheels if he gets a little ground, man.
You know, they have tackled well tonight. Montgomery has, I thought.
Yeah. Unlike the Saints.
Haven't given him many second chances after initial contact there. He's 2nd and 5 from the 32-yard line. Single receiver and a wing and a tight end to the right-hand side, a tight end and a receiver on the left. Snap is back, fakes the pitch, and we're going to hand off a trap. Looks like a trap up the middle.
I think that's 5.
Yep, number 5, Chance rushing there on the carry.
That's a good little play. I like that little misdirection. Little cutback against.
He used to run that play a lot in high school. Brings back some memories.
Uh-huh.
And that'll be first down yardage on the carry. Be 1st and 10 from the St. Mary's 38-yard line. Tigers break the huddle. 2 receivers stacked on each side wide on each side of the formation. John Paul Thibodeau to Braylon's left-hand side in a shotgun. Snap is back. Braylon's going to keep it.
With
John Paul lead blocking up the middle.
Gain him about 8.
And he'll pick up 8 yards. They'll mark him down at the 46-yard line, Trent.
Closing in on midfield territory, 7:36 and counting. And running game is, knock on wood, doing pretty good right here. And it's what we need. It's going to set up some of those deep opportunities that we've had. And we just got to keep the foot on the gas here, guys. And best defense is a good offense.
We're taking 2 shots downfield. One was a completion to Cole Yap, and the other was a pass interference. I like the fact that we're airing it out tonight.
3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Snap is back. Braylon's going to keep it again. No running room up the middle. He was met hard by 3 Montgomery defensive linemen right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll be 3rd and 2.
I don't think our offensive line blocked anybody.
Nope, didn't block a door.
Big 3rd down play here. I'd love to see the Tigers move the chains at least one more time, get some momentum, get the ball on the Montgomery side of the field here in the second half.
Rushing back in.
We were talking earlier, Dudley. Montgomery almost had that pick 6 on that little flood route.
Mm-hmm.
We need to put that play away. We've run it too much. Everybody knows about it.
Single receiver on each side of the formation, tight end on the right-hand side. Snap is back. Handoff to John Paul up the middle. He's met.
Ball's out. Montgomery got it.
Ball's out.
Looked like number 77 just blew through there.
Straight dive. The Tigers came out in the I formation. Power run play up the middle, and he was met right at the line of scrimmage, actually probably a yard or 2 behind the line of scrimmage. Ball pops out.
All right, defense puts you in a bad position here. You got to make another stand as ball's in St. Mary's field position. This gives Montgomery a good opportunity right here. Let's deny it.
With 6 minutes and 17 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter, Montgomery is going to take possession of the ball.
1st and 10 from the St. Mary's 44-yard line. Montgomery breaks the huddle. 2 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right, 2 backs in the backfield. With the quarterback. Snap is back. Handoff to Shepard, looking for some running room with the lead blocker up the middle. He's met at the line of scrimmage. He'll fight forward for a yard on the carry, bring up 2nd and 9.
Chance Rushing led the way there with the tackle. Met him in the backfield and fought forward for a yard.
Willie Christian is that other back in the backfield now, kind of functioning as a lead blocker. Snap pass, and Gongri quickly brought down, maybe gained about a yard and a half or so.
Ball popped out late. Tucker Johnson there really came out there and met him pretty physically there.
Yep. Got about a yard on the play, but it'll bring up a 3rd and 8, 7 or 8.
I got
7.
I got
7.
4 down territory.
7 and 3/4.
You think it's 4 down territory for him?
Yes.
Yes.
I do.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Past the 50-yard line.
Ball spotted at St. Mary's 41.5-yard line.
I figure they may punt, guys. I'm going to go against y'all.
Montgomery breaks the huddle. 2 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right.
How about we just intercept this pass and it'll be nullified?
Tailback on each side of the quarterback in the backfield. Snap is back. Quarterback looking deep over the middle.
He's short.
And he's going to –
Oh!
Wow. He'll complete one
velocity. Is it Christmas time?
right at the sticks. They'll call that a completed catch and a 1st down at the St. Mary's 34-yard line.
They were already on the move almost.
Man, I would have to question that spot. I'm a yard short.
Easily because he was coming back for the ball.
Two receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Handoff to Shepard up the middle, looking for some running room. Bounces it back out to the left-hand side.
Just juking and jobbing.
Yeah, the defenders had over-pursued there. Looks like moving from the defense's right to left.
Gain of 12.
He bounced it outside on that left-hand side or on the offense's left-hand side, able to find some running room on the short side of the field there. Montgomery to the line of scrimmage quickly. Snap is back, handoff to Shepard again, looking for some room up the middle, and he will be brought down maybe a yard on the play.
Yep.
Atlas led the way, guys, with the tackle there. There's like Chance rushing to help him clean it up.
The 2nd and 9 from the 22-yard line. Two receivers to the right, single receiver to the left, two backs in the backfield. Snap is back, quarterback looking out to his right.
Overthrows Montgomery.
Tip, Peyton Mitchell got a hand up and deflected that ball.
Tigers, as you mentioned, Trent, brought both linebackers look like blitz up the middle on that one.
Yeah,
I have a question to play calling. I mean, Shepard's ripping us apart, and then you start throwing.
Once you get inside the 30, I don't understand it, but I like it.
Thank you.
But 4:07 clock stop in the third.
The 3rd and 9 from the 22-yard line.
Come on, D.
Probably definitely 4-down territory now.
For sure.
Two receivers on each side of the formation. Shepard to the quarterback's right in the backfield. Snap is back. Handoff to Shepard. No running room.
Blows it up. Loss of 3 or 4. Good job, Tigers D. A host of them, at least 5.
I saw every Tiger defensive lineman, I believe, in the backfield.
Tucker Johnson led the way and then cleaned up just by a host of Tigers.
All right.
I think I would take Braylon Norman and go wherever 10 goes, his favorite target. Braylon, you're going to guard him.
That's right. Almost like you're spying on the quarterback.
Yeah.
Montgomery will go for it. 4th and 12 from the St. Mary's 25-yard line. So they break the huddle. Two backs in the backfield again. Two receivers to the right, single receiver to the left.
See if I can count.
Snap is back, quarterback looking over the middle. And
tipped up. That's okay.
Might be a good job dropping that one. Falls incomplete. That'll be a turnover on downs. Big defensive stand after the fumble there at midfield.
I think Peyton Mitchell, he dropped that ball on purpose. Yeah, I think he dropped it.
Yeah, he was the intended receiver.
Batted it down.
Nobody else
He
close.
dropped back from his linebacker position, and he showed us why he's got number 52 on his jersey, but ended up being the right call and dropping it.
That's right. Yeah, it would have been. We would have lost more yards, if he'd have gotten tackled back there.
3 minutes and 17 seconds to go in the third quarter. St. Mary's leading Montgomery 14-0. They'll take over 1st and 10 from their own 25 after the turnover on downs.
Well, we're presuming Peyton wouldn't have taken it to the house.
4 trips into St. Mary's territory, no points to show for Montgomery. Oh, man, misdirection ball on the carpet.
But Montgomery got it. Montgomery got it.
So miscommunication in the backfield. Had 3 running backs in the backfield, and one of them, not sure who the ball was intended to be handed off to, but they collided with the quarterback. Ball pops out.
Are they giving it back to us? I don't care if we came up with it.
Yeah.
I saw the Montgomery kid.
Yeah, exactly. We fell on it, but I think it bounced out after that.
That's what I thought initially. It was Braylon fell on top of it.
Yeah,
Braylon missed it.
There is a flag down on the play as well, guys, over on the far side.
I think that's going to be on Montgomery's head coach now.
Could be.
Braylon plopped up and missed it. I saw the Montgomery guy fall on the binoculars here, but I'm glad they missed it.
Let's hope whatever the penalty is nullified the play. Offsides, I'll take anything. Well, we certainly acting like we're still out there on offense.
Unsportsmanlike.
I'm going with feeling that's going to be on Montgomery's coach. He kind of lost
St. Mary's ball.
Montgomery's first-year coach.
This will probably give us a first down, too, guys. It's going to be close.
Yeah, I may not have printed that out there.
I don't think we have the coach's name, but I haven't seen that.
I mean, based on that spot, that's a first down, guys.
Did we get the long-legged?
Yes.
The short one.
The long-legged ref.
Wow, after we thought would be a turnover there.
Yeah.
Tigers
catastrophic play.
Very fortunate to get a first down here. Be 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the third quarter. two receivers stacked on top of each other on each side of the formation. Braylon Norman in the pistol with John Paul Thibodeau stacked directly behind him.
Now we resume play. Snap is back. Hand off Thibodeau. Eludes one tackler, breaks a second, and gains about 9 yards there. 8.
I'll mark him down at the 43-yard line. Nice 8-yard gain on first down.
Go JPT.
I don't know if I'm Montgomery's coach. I don't call a timeout here and try to regather the troops because it had to be heartbreaking for them because I know they thought they had the ball.
And we did too.
I did.
The 2nd and 2 from the 43-yard line. Two receivers set wide on each side of the formation. Ball spotted on the right-hand hash. Braylon Norman in the pistol with John Paul Thibodeau stacked directly behind. Now receiver motioning from the offense's right to left. Snap is back. High snap. Gathered in by Braylon. John Paul Thibodeau looking for some running room up the middle. Nice run as he was looking for an option on which way to go, left or right. Hesitated for a moment, waited for the hole to open up, and he hit it hard. That'll be a first down.
And it was almost fortuitous that snap was high. It gave that hole a little bit of time to open up.
To develop.
Yeah.
First and 10 from the 48.
So they brought a blitz there, so I think Peyton may have rushed the snap just a little bit. They swapped Peyton Mitchell and Hudson Method moved the guard, and Peyton went back to center. Trying to lighten load on the little sophomore.
Snap is back. Handoff to JPT.
Original line of scrimmage there. So some third quarter sponsors here before this clock runs out on us. Poche Performance, TXULF Holdings, Natchitoches Events, Trimax Industries, LLC, Campbell Monument Company, Lacaz Farms, T. Taylor Townsend Law Firm, Corcoran Cruz, Gillette and Johnson, Family Doctors of Natchitoches, and Family Eye Care. Third quarter, St. Mary's Tiger sponsors with 1:15 and counting. Your Tigers are up 14-0 and have it almost at midfield.
You know, what's better
right now? It's
21-0.
21-0. That's right, exactly. I think the ball's in Kentwood, Louisiana, right about now.
Tigers with two receivers stacked on each side of the formation. Snap is back. Low pass to the flats on the right-hand side. Oh, they're going to call it incomplete.
It skipped to him. Just a bad throw.
Pass intended for Shalon Gandy. Ball lands right at his feet. Swing pass out to the right-hand side.
Another young man with some wheels if he gets it in space.
A great athlete, and he can definitely move.
I'd like to thank our trainers again this week, Molly Smith, Camille Armstrong, Kennedy Griffin, and this Lacey Boyd. Our trainers keeping our Tigers healthy from week to week.
Yeah. So that'll bring up 3rd and 10 from our own 48-yard line. 52 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Tigers break the huddle. Two receivers stacked wide on each side of the formation again. Braylon in the pistol. Snap is back. Toss pitch to the left-hand side, and there is nowhere to go. He's met 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He's brought down there.
That was well read by Montgomery.
And not very blocked very well.
He lost the 5. Bring up a 4th and 15.
And a punting situation.
As the kicking team has been brought out. Clock's running under 30 seconds now. Actually, we could take this one into halftime.
I don't know why we snapped that before.
The fourth quarter.
After that point, we should have went for it.
That's Lobley hit a. Did he call?
He didn't call a fair catch.
He did. Yeah, I think he did. I kind of caught it off on the periphery of my vision there. So
we had about 5 Tigers behind him.
Yeah.
Yes. So I mean, he wasn't going to have to beat everybody.
No.
Well, after the punt, Montgomery will take over from their own 30-yard line. 11 seconds to go in the third quarter.
So we need better clock management there. Right? You know, first-year coach there, you let that run out.
Yeah. Especially if the play clock would have allowed it to, and give you guys another breather,
A breather, and, just now Montgomery gets a free play right here.
Yeah. Live and learn. Live and learn. What great weather, guys. Man, I tell you what.
I can't believe we had to open the window here, guys.
I know. Let me work on that for you.
Probably about 62 degrees outside right now.
Oh, there we go.
Montgomery breaks the huddle. Single receiver to the right, 2 receivers to the left-hand side, all close to the line of scrimmage. Snap is back. Quarterback looking out to his right-hand side. Has a receiver open. sidesteps a defender. That's going to be a pitch and catch for about 15 yards on the play.
Hayden Gainey, different receiver.
Nonchalant right there.
Yeah,
He wasn't ready for the play.
And first time he's been targeted, I believe.
Tall receiver looks like from here.
He's ISO'd down here.
1st and 10 at the Montgomery 48-yard line. 2 receivers left, single receiver to the right. Snap is back. Shepard with the carry, looking for some running room, bouncing it out to the left-hand side. Has a lot of green in front of him. He cuts it back.
Got an ill-advised block on number 9 in the back. Ball's 20 yards past. He took a cheap shot, and it's coming back.
Injured Montgomery player, it looks like, down now.
I think that he may be just frustrated.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. Is it on us? Montgomery's pointing like it's on us. While we wait on the call here, I don't see how it could be on us, but
well, it's certainly at a minimum the end of the third quarter. We're going to be going into fourth quarter action with the 14-0 lead. We'll try to get it sorted out here.
It is on us.
We'll take about a 30-second timeout. We'll be back at the start of the fourth quarter. St. Mary's leading Montgomery currently 14-0. Montgomery is driving. We'll be back in about 30 seconds.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Whoa. Fourth quarter starts with a face mask penalty assessed at the end of that last play. So 1st and 10 Montgomery at the St. Mary's Tiger 23-yard line. Shepard with running room right side, breaks a tackle, busts through a tackler, and gets first down territory. It's immediately marked. I mean, there was no hesitation.
Cameron Lynn needs to come up hard right there. He was playing on his heels.
Snap is back. Looking for some running room on the left-hand side is Shepard. Breaks a tackle.
Tigers need to short up. Chance rushing another senior just took himself right out of the play there.
Montgomery can make a first down here, but I think they prefer to make a touchdown. So 11-28.
Where's the Montgomery start throwing the ball? Come on.
And I tell you what, they've gotten big number 9 in there to be that lead blocker for. And here goes another pass play. Nope. Tuck and run, and he's in the end zone.
It was a pass play. He just made the wise decision and tucked it. But I do not understand Montgomery's play calling
either. But number 9 has been that extra little boost to be a lead blocker for Shepard. I think you'll see a lack of a kicking game and a 2-point attempt here. Yep.
Which probably means if they do score again, we will not be going in overtime.
Right.
It's when one's kicking field goals and one's not.
Right.
Yeah, Montgomery able to move the ball fairly well on every carry on that drive. Rolling out, Tigers defense looking maybe a little tired. I don't know. Really.
Yeah.
Montgomery able to get to the edge on almost every play.
Wide side to the right here for Montgomery. Running backs in the back. Pass deflected and broken up, and
intercepted.
2-point conversion attempt is no good.
got a couple scores for you here.
Number 12, the quarterback down currently. It's just a frustration, like you guys said.
So Wassman over Grant 26-0 at halftime. Winfield over big up over Manny 48-0. Niagara Central is making a ball game out of it against Birds 17-14.
Ooh.
Mansfield over Rose Pine 21-0 in the third quarter. And Red River and Lakeside in a battle 14-6. Lakeside. Red River, I apologize.
Montgomery got a band?
And Holy Savior Menard in the Bulls, fourth quarter, 0-0.
Wow.
Defensive slugfest there. Like to add again, Buckeye and Bunkie played last night. Bunkie won 64-0.
Nothing.
No points.
No points. Buckeye 0. Bunkie 64.
Goosey.
I'd like to give a shout out to our fourth quarter sponsors on that note. The law office of Howard E. Conde, Allstate, Mr. Elliott Guidros, M&M Pharmacy, Natchitoches Meat Pie Company, Regional Construction, Rhodes Realty and Development, Scott Godfrey, Sabine State Bank, Sheffield, and Worcester Oil Company.
Might see a little bit of an onside here. I mean, he's
Potentially.
lined up like he's just going to kind of take a step back and put some meat into this. So there he goes. Takes 2 or 3 steps back.
No, I'd like to add in the Bunkie game. We only lost 39-6.
Right. we scored.
True.
Kind of a pooch kick. Brought in at the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, brought down at the 42. And that looked like almost like a face mask the way he got bent over there.
Allegheny on the return. I don't agree with that kind of pitch because that's just easy receivable. Right. You're just giving us a little easy catch. So you want it on the ground where it skips around. And football does not bounce like around basketball.
No. And that's Nolan McCarty on the tackle for Montgomery. 11:05 to go in fourth quarter action. Chew up some clock. Go down, put some more points on the board.
Need to put some yards and chew on the clock. That's expect the running game. Need to see if John Paul can catch the edge here. See if we can open up some holes up the middle. Tigers open up with a power formation here. Single receiver on each side of the formation. 3 backs in the backfield. Hand off to John Paul Thibodeau, looking for some room off tackle on the left-hand side. He's going to fight for about 5 yards on the play.
I still got to give my game ball to Shallon Gainey. That young man's had a heck of a game time. He made a block earlier to start the game off for John Paul. He's had an interception, couple receiving yards. He's been all over the field tonight. Really proud of the young man.
Tigers out with 2 receivers stacked wide on each side of the formation. Braylon in the pistol with John Paul Thibodeau stacked directly behind him. Snap is back. Hand off to John Paul up the middle, looking for some running room. Maybe gets a yard on the second down carry. Not a lot of running room.
We seem to have had more success on the left side, running away from big number 77 from Montgomery. I think I'm going to just run to the left side of our offensive line and stay away from him. What is number 77's name?
77 is Brumley, and that particular play was Bullock, 78, junior O-line. But yeah, that's that interior line.
Yeah, 78. I apologize.
Okay, yeah, that was him on that tackle.
Tigers out in the same formation, stacked receivers on each side. Snap is back. Braylon looking over the middle, nobody there. Scrambling out to his right-hand side. He's going to be dropped for a loss of about 8 yards by number 77. He was determined to get his number called here.
Right. Well, to me, the line held up that time.
Yeah,
they gave him the 3 seconds. He's got to get rid of the ball.
Bring up a 4th and 12. Tigers, the ball spotted at their own 40-yard line.
That was a coverage sack, I guess you call it, or just not getting rid of it.
This could potentially give them good field position, guys.
All right. It's a ball game.
Connor K punting at our own 30-yard line.
That's a good kick.
Nice kick. See if we can get must have had a fair catch. I didn't see it.
He's seen him way or
they'll mark him down at their own
flag there, though. What's that for? A late flag coming
30-yard line.
I think somebody might have taken a shot at the quarterback there. He's from Montgomery.
Jordan? Yeah.
Yeah, I think one of our guys might have said it was a contact sport.
Yeah. That's ill-advised.
It is because they already don't have bad field position. Now you're going to give them
50
great
more.
field position, only up by 8. 9 minutes to go in the ball game.
Tigers have fought penalties, which normally screams undisciplined all year long.
And it's the long-legged ref going to mark this off. So I believe that will be the call here. So 10, 15, it ought to be about the 45, 46-yard line.
Personal foul called.
Okay. There you go.
Yep,
I tell you,
Have we had a game that we haven't had 100 yards from penalties?
I don't think so. So 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line. Montgomery breaks the huddle. 2 receivers wide right, stacked together. Single receiver to the left. 2 backs, one on each side of the quarterback in the backfield. Snap is back. Hand off to Shepard, and he is going nowhere, met by a host of Tiger defenders.
Don't know if you guys noticed there. Don't know if it was by design. Only 3 down linemen that time for your St. Mary's Tigers. Linebacker kind of stayed in the up position about a yard off, just kind of a read and respond kind of position there. So it might have been just not the way it was supposed to be, but it worked out to our favor.
Snap is back. Quarterback looking wide to the right. Has a receiver. That's going to fall incomplete as it was thrown a little short.
And bring up receiver? Number 10.
Number 10. Has had all targets but 1 tonight.
That's right. Which went to number 1.
Brings up a 3rd and 13 from the Montgomery 42-yard line. 8 minutes and 32 seconds left to go in the ball game. St. Mary's leading Montgomery 14-6.
Come on, Tiger D.
2 receivers wide right, single receiver to the left, 2 backs in the backfield. Snap is back. Quarterback looking out to his right-hand side. And he is in the backfield.
Him up.
Breaks 2 tackles.
You only had 2? I thought about 4.
Back to about the original line of scrimmage. You got to think this is 4 down territory. With
I don't know. I got a punt. They're going to punt here.
They're on their side of the field, I think, 8 minutes to go. We haven't done anything our last couple of drives. Down by 1 score.
They're 1 play away.
Now, I think we'll see them.
Guys, about 3 first downs here. This game's ours.
High snap there.
Oh,
terrible punt.
Takes a little bit of a Montgomery bounce. Going to be down at the St. Mary's Tiger 34.5-yard line.
I was about 10 yards past the line of scrimmage. First down.
Yeah, about a 25-yard punt. So, 10 yards. That's right at 10 yards past the first down marker. St. Mary's will take over 1st and 10 from our own 35-yard line. 7 minutes and 48 seconds left to go in the ball game. St. Mary's leading by 8, 14-6 over Montgomery.
Menard just took the lead in the 4th quarter, 8-0 now.
And who's Menard playing?
It was their homecoming. It was their homecoming also.
Okay.
Well, it usually has a pretty stout squad. I don't know what they've got right now. Apparently, there may have been a flag on the play.
I would imagine against us.
I believe it was actually against them, I guess, in which we declined. Could have potentially forced them to re-kick.
Guys, I don't know if this is just a little bit of Facebook frivolity, but I called for this actually yesterday, and here's a post about open tryouts.
Open tryouts.
Thanks. I suggested it. It's how we found a beer man years ago. And I mean, why not? Golly, the amount of injury. JPT going to get first down territory. Oh, tried to stay in bounds. He got almost 20 yards on that carry, guys. It looked like he was going to go out of bounds, and he lowered the boom again.
Mr. Light Martin met Mr. Thibodeau.
JPT.
So our Tiger fans, we're getting ready for our trivia after this play, so stay tuned, and I'll hit you with a trivia question.
So your St. Mary's Tigers up to the line of scrimmage over in Montgomery territory now. Wing to the left. Fake handoff, rolling right, and pass batted down by number 9. And Norman took a pretty good shot right there, guys.
Well, on that incompletion, we'll give you your trivia question sponsored by T. Johnny's on the River. Big shout out to Mr. Johnny Leday and T. Johnny's on the River. Tonight's trivia question: how many times in the last 10 years has St. Mary's beaten Montgomery? Last 10 years, how many times has St. Mary's come out on top in the annual district battle against Montgomery?
Text 318-419-5900 with the answer.
Kind of the battle of the red.
It is.
That's like you.
Tigers break the huddle. 2 receivers to the left, 2 backs in the backfield.
Go John
Hand off
Paul.
to John Paul, looking for some running room. Found some up the middle. He'll fight forward for about 7 yards on the carry, maybe 6.
Brandon Norman's still out the ball game. AJ Seacrest ends up relieving right now.
Yep.
Imagine we'll see a steady dose of Thibodeau right here.
Yep. AJ, the freshman quarterback, bring up a 3rd and 4 from the Montgomery 37-yard line.
I called for about 3 to 4 first downs while running the ball, and
AJ
got
needs
2
to-
of them, so we need 2 more.
Still waiting on an answer on that trivia question. What is St. Mary's record against Montgomery the last 10 years? Text 318-419-5900.
Tigers needs to get this play off quick. Hopefully we call a timeout.
1 second.
Yep,
Joe,
Steve got it.
Oh.
So AJ, on getting the play back, took a little bit too long, I felt, as I was watching, getting back out on the field and calling the play.
Now, you certainly do want to run it to about 4 seconds or so to
Yeah.
eat up some clock.
Well, we may need to help the freshman. Let a wide receiver have him stand on another one, stand on the sideline, run the play out to the young quarterback, and help him.
Yeah.
It's like Jerry Clark. Help me, help you, help me.
So again, tonight's trivia question: how many times in the last 10 years has St. Mary's beaten Montgomery?
Yep, no Price is Right rules. You can't do it.
Text 318-419-5900.
Free meal on the line. huh?
$25 gift certificate to T. Johnny's
I know
on the
this
River.
one. What was that number? Let me call in.
Yeah, you know. We said answer earlier in the ball.
Yeah,
broadcast.
several times. Sure did. Tigers back out on the field. 6 minutes and 38 seconds left in the ball game. Big third and 4 from the Montgomery side of the field. Tigers with the ball spotted on the left-hand hash. 2 receivers to the left, wing and a receiver to the right. Single back in the backfield. Tigers going with the hard count.
That's
And
first down.
Montgomery steps over the line of scrimmage. Be offsides, Trent. Big first down for the St. Mary's.
All right. I think that's our third. Give me one more. And a touchdown.
We'll take a gimme first down anytime you can give it to us.
Must have been only 3.5 yards we needed because the ref again with the short legs. I think walked that one off.
Somebody go.
Robin McCaz is our winner of our $25 gift certificate to T. Johnny's on the River because she guessed 8 out of 10.
That is correct. 8 out of the last 10 years. We're getting ready to go for 9, though. JPT met at the line of scrimmage. Dropped for a loss of about a yard, almost 2.
Robin McCaz, if you will get with me, I will get you that gift certificate this week from T. Johnny's on the River. $25 gift certificate.
Big thank yous to Ledays and
Yeah.
their support, always supporting St. Mary's and have for a long time.
Yep. 6:22, almost 6 minutes now and counting.
Run, baby, run.
That's right.
2nd and 12 from the Montgomery 34-yard line.
Run, baby, run, and get a security touchdown.
Braylon Court is back in.
Heavy set. Now a flop. Basically, the whole right side goes to the left. Man in motion to the right. Pitch into the center of the field. Oh, they had an intended receiver there. Almost got bunched. It got bunched up a little bit too much, though.
Well,
Was the wing open?
the play design had tight ends on each side of the formation. As they're streaking up the seam, they should be open, and they were initially there. But heavy pressure in Braylon's face, wasn't able to step into that throw, and dangerous pass throwing off his back foot over the middle of the field.
With 5 minutes going and one score lead there.
Yeah.
Brings up a 3rd and 12 now after the incompletion.
Yep. Stops the clock, unfortunately.
I'm just going to say Hayden Nelson time right here up top.
3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. John Paul Thibodeau lined up as a wing.
Get a little extra protection. And a penalty. That's going to be a holding call against Tigers.
I think big number 70, Blaze for 79, I think. his man beat him, and he did what he had to do and just grabbed a handful of jersey.
Quarterback, your quarterback. I know Blaze is on the left-hand side of the offensive line, and not to pick on Blaze, but that's the backside of the play with your quarterback rolling out to the right. That's where, unless you're just beat hard on the inside, and even then,
you shouldn't just let it go.
Let him go.
Let him go.
Kicking team on here, huh?
Punting, yep, we will be punting here. Pin them deep, Tigers. But if you are going to run the fake,
this is a little.
I thought
that was
set up for a 50-yard field goal attempt.
But
no, that's not hook kicking anymore.
Oh, this is
I got to feel
the win. Is that the win?
Guys. No, Preston Tilley back there kicking.
It's a fake.
This could be a fake.
Folks, I hope Montgomery is not listening.
Right. There it is.
Preston.
Right.
Nobody's open. Nobody's open.
But that's okay. That's not a bad call.
I'm not opposed to it. Maybe a little long to sell anybody on it.
The only problem looking at it, I think there was a lot of confusion. I don't know if everyone knew on the field what the play design was. Even the receivers, as they ran out, didn't run very strong, aggressive routes. And I don't know if they had a good feel for the play call there.
Yeah. Right, and maybe a little long to run the fake.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that's a 45-yard field goal,
Well, but correct me if I'm wrong, because under the previous coaching administration, if that field goal is missed, it's 1st and 10 at the 20.
It is.
So might not have been a bad idea to make an attempt right there, right?
No, it wouldn't have been.
Well, Montgomery with the snap here on first down. Quarterback's going to take the ball up the middle, 5 yards on the carry, be 2nd and 5 from the Montgomery 39-yard line.
Come on, D.
Clock's running, 5 minutes and 15 seconds left in the ball game. Snap is back. Quarterback looking over the middle, has a receiver open. That's going to be a completed pass for 15 yards on the play, be 1st and 10 from the St. Mary's 46-yard line.
That's a mismatch there. Number 10 on our linebackers, they found something here. They're going to continue to run 10 right
Get pressure. There you go. That's what you need. Get pressure. Throw him off his point. Finds an intended receiver in 10, 35, 20. Brought down at the 20-yard line. And
we need tackling drills. We have missed more tackles. We're grabbing and not running through the guys.
Look, I got to give credit to the quarterback. That's a great heads-up play, looking downfield. That's
Mason Jordan.
Jordan just did a great job there.
Junior quarterback, and he did do a good job scrambling. I do see
keeping his slides downfield.
St. Mary's defenders seem to be tackling high tonight and aren't doing a lot of arm tackling.
Should have had him drop for a
loss. I think that's Freddie Hallman tackling.
Jordan with the nice scramble and able to find an open receiver, kept his head up, completes a second pass in a row for, I think they probably covered 45 yards on the last 2 plays, guys.
Yeah.
Be 1st and 10 from the St. Mary's 20-yard line, 4 minutes and 46 seconds to go in the ball game. St. Mary's up by 8.
Just outside of red zone there. It's almost touching the 20-yard.
Well, Bird has opened up on Agnes Central 31-14 in the 4th quarter. Really pulled away there real quick. Logan Sports 63-0 over Lakeview. Ash just destroyed Pineville. Menard took the lead, won the game 80-0, scored late. Again, Bunky 64, Buckeye 0 last night action.
Montgomery out on the field after the timeout here. 2 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right, 2 backs in the backfield. Wing set up to the right-hand side. Snap is back, fakes the handoff, and had a blitzing linebacker there from the outside. I think that may be Tucker Johnson.
Tucker Johnson led the way there.
Pretty much
2 defensive linemen helped to pitch him in there from the left-hand side. That'll be a loss of 7 yards on first down. Be 2nd and 17 from the 27-yard line.
Keeps the clock running. How many timeouts today? Deep pass, out of bounds, not catchable.
Great coverage by Cameron Litton there, forcing the receiver out, using his body to force him out of bounds.
Brings up a long third down here.
Montgomery won PI there, but I mean, it was.
I think the receiver, Camden played good aggressive defense there, but didn't see anything illegal.
And it was about 10 yards outside of catchable. So.
Well, if I'm a Montgomery coach on their sideline, that guy's twice Camden's size. Like, you got to fight through that. You know? I mean,
long third down. Montgomery breaks the huddle. Two receivers lined up tight to the formation on each side of the formation. Single back in the backfield.
Put 2 people on number 10.
Hard count. I don't. Yes, we did.
Connor K jumped off sides.
Connor K with the being overly aggressive there in the defensive line. Went with the hard counts because short enough. Still be a third and 12.
Yeah.
See if the defense can stiffen up here. Definitely 4 down territory from the 22-yard line.
Don't help them.
Same formation for Montgomery. Snap is back.
Get pressure on.
Quarterback with a swing pass to Shepard out in the flats on the right-hand side. It'll be a completed catch, but he'll fall forward maybe a yard on the play.
Yep.
Brings up a 4th and 11 at the 21-yard line. Big play with 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go.
AJ Lavishire came out really well there and used the sideline as a sprint.
It's another defender.
Yes. Big 4th down, Tiger fans. Let's get loud and proud.
Homecoming game. Doesn't get any bigger than this right here.
Tiger fans screaming at the top of their lungs.
Montgomery breaks the huddle.
Need a heart pill.
3 receivers to the left. Single receiver wide up top. Number 1, the tall wide receiver. Gaining. Snap is back. They're going to loft it up.
And
he's going to be out of bounds. He's going to catch it out of bounds.
Out of bounds, but Camden Litton, great coverage, forced him out of bounds. Montgomery's coaches disagree with us, but I don't care, baby.
The ball was thrown out of bounds. I don't even think.
Yeah. Wow, what a catch by that young man. Had probably at least 6 inches over the defender.
6 inches. Not like a foot and 6 inches.
Gainey, a junior wide receiver. Good-looking young man. Surprised they don't target him more.
And that's only the second time he's been targeted.
He's probably 6'2". I saw him, before the game. Camden is generously, 5'10"?
Yep. Turnover on downs. And
4 times tonight or 5th? 4th turnover on downs. Right in our end zone or our red zone area.
Yeah.
Tigers break the huddle. 2 receivers on each side. Expect them spreading them out and see if we can power John Paul there up the middle, which we do.
Got a holding on us. Golly,
right, tossed right at the line of scrimmage.
Amazing we hadn't seen a Montgomery hold. I'm just saying.
I mean, we are the most penalized team in America.
That will be a good yard.
Bring up a 1st and 20 from the 11-yard line. 3 minutes and 58 seconds left to go in the ball game. St. Mary's with an 8-point lead over Montgomery. Definitely want to see.
Just about the time I thought I didn't need another spritzer and a nitroglycerin tablet.
Tigers break the huddle. 3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Braylon in the pistol with John Paul lined up immediately behind him. Snap is back. Ball is on the carpet.
It's ours. APT covered it up. But
I mean, do we not want to win this ball game?
Apparently not.
It's like we bet against us. Good call time out there by Coach Seastrong. Got to right the ship here. We're going to rip an opening run, and we just
and we've been
now we're
reversed.
2nd and 40.
We've been reversed since then. Let's go.
3 minutes and 36 seconds. We'll thank our 4th quarter sponsors: Law Office of Howard E. Conde, Allstate, Mr. Elliott Guidros, M&M Pharmacy, Natchitoches Meat Pie Company, Regional Construction, Rhodes Realty and Development, Scott Godfrey, Sabine State Bank, Sheffield and Sheffield, and Wooster Oil Company.
We're going to need a group of cardiologists to sponsor us soon.
Yeah.
We need to sponsor a textile company or a linen company for all the flags that we force the officials to go through, huh?
Yeah. My gosh.
2nd and 5, 10, 25.
Yeah.
2nd and 25 from our own 7-yard line.
I mean,
I don't even want to see a handoff here, guys. I just
No.
want to see quarterback keeper dive up the middle.
Yeah. Just secure the ball. I mean, gosh, dog.
Let's get the clock moving. 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the ball game. 3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right.
I don't think they have many timeouts. I don't think they can stop the clock much. So
Snap is back. Braylon looking deep to his right-hand side. Cole Yopp
just overthrows him.
in single coverage, and he was overthrown by about 5 yards.
Well, if there's any question, if he can throw the ball, just answered it. He can get it out there.
Bring up a long 3rd and 25. But you're right, Trent. He got the ball a good 47 yards down the field, I believe. Maybe a little further.
But I'm like you, Dudley. You know, the thing that worries you about that is my favorite saying: 3 things can happen on a pass play. 2 of them are bad.
That's right.
So,
Who quarterback
right
coming
there,
in here?
which is incomplete.
A.J. Seastrunk, freshman, in a quarterback here on 3rd and 25.
Let him run it. Let him run it.
No, we gotta have something going on here. Little confusion again by the Tigers. I'm sure they got a little razzle dazzle coming here with Braylon split out, but coach having to call a timeout there to right the ship here.
I think with 3 minutes and 44 seconds to go in the ball game, we'll take a timeout, just like Coach Seastrunk. Tigers up by 8. We're facing a long 3rd and 25 here. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 3 minutes and 44 seconds to go. We've got a barn burner here. So Tigers are looking to hold on to an 8-point lead late in the ball game. They'll have a 3rd and 25 from their own 7-yard line. A.J. Lavisfere, Seastrunk, freshman quarterback in for this play. 3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. A.J. looking over the middle, and he's going to throw an interception.
To the receiver.
And that's going to be a pick six. And yes.
That's who Montgomery's favored receiver.
The freshman in there to throw the ball on your own end zone. Questionable play call there by the Tigers. And we are a 2-point conversion away from a tie ball game.
Yep. After you've led for
The entire game. Questionable decision making there, but I guess maybe with the timeout, they should have just, that time the surprise is over.
Shouldn't have.
What killed it, the drive was the open hole.
Well, big 2-point conversion attempt here.
Huge.
14-12, 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the ball game. Montgomery going from 2, ball spotted on the right-hand hash. 3 receivers out to the left, single receiver to the right. Shepard lined up in the backfield to the quarterback's right-hand side. Play clock ticking down to 2 seconds here. Snaps back. And
big play right there. Who's that broke that up? Was that
Challenge Dandy?
Dandy.
pass to, I think that was number 10.
No, I'm sorry. Brandon Norman. I apologize.
Was that Norman?
I think that it was intended for number 10.
Oh, yeah.
A 7-yard hook there on the inside, and Braylon jumped the hook route.
Read it all the way there, and great play by Brandon. Maybe game-saving play. Tigers need to find out how to win a football game here and get off their butt.
3 minutes and 30 seconds. Tigers up by 2 late against homecoming night against Montgomery. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the ball game. Well, let's take this opportunity to thank our couple of fourth quarter sponsors. Well, let's go. Let's look at this, guys, before we go to this. 2-point deficit here for Montgomery as they're kicking off. Onside kick for sure.
Got to be.
Tigers with the St. Mary's Tigers with the hands unit on. Montgomery spotting the ball at their right-hand hash. They have 5 defenders between the right hash and the sidelines on that field.
See, this is another we kind of in our traditional setup here, I would bring another person up to the line of scrimmage. You got holes that they can exploit here. I'd put 5 across the front right there. So setting up for what looks like an obvious attempt, and it's brought down by the
good job, whoever that was. Let me see.
I saw a number setting up. That's better than walking off, but it's not very.
Number 4, Amy Nelson.
Yep.
The ex-Montgomery player. Great job covering it up there.
Still need a couple first downs here, guy. A lot of clock left at 3:30. Like I said, I don't know how many timeouts Montgomery has. We'll try to get that from the official scorekeeper or clock keeper there. I know your Tigers, I think they burned their last one, so we'll try to get that for you because that could be pivotal. At a minimum to see if they can stop the clock to get the ball back too. So
Tigers 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line. 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Snap is back. Hand off to John Paul Thibodeau. Found some running room up the middle.
Right there.
That's what we need. He'll fall forward for a gain
so they do
7
stop
on
the clock right there.
And that's the same exact play we ran the last drive. Got the game, no hold this time.
Right. Yeah.
2nd and 3. Timeout on the field. 3 minutes and 21 seconds.
So they had all 3 of them.
Montgomery has 2 more timeouts to use.
It's big to get a nice gain there on first down. Force them to burn a timeout. Hopefully you can get a first down on the 2nd or 3rd carry of this series here.
I want it now, though.
All right, absolutely. We'll thank our fourth quarter sponsors here.
Law offices of Howard E. Conner, Allstate, Elliott Gudrose, M&M Pharmacy, Magnus Meat Pie Company, Regional Construction, Roads Development and Property, Scott Godfrey DDS, Sabine State Bank, Sheffield, and Worcester Oil.
Guys, unfortunately, didn't get to make the pregame festivities, but I got to think there was probably some really good festivities, some good grub and all, especially for a homecoming tailgate. That's usually when everybody comes out en masse.
Oh, yes. Great crowd at St. Mary's night as always. We can fill up the seat.
That's it. So after the timeout, your St. Mary's Tigers in Montgomery territory at their 46-yard line, facing a 2nd and 3 with 3:21 to go in the game. Up 14-12 right now. Come on, St. Mary's.
St. Mary's with 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Snaps back. John Paul Thibodeau up the middle. Met at the line of scrimmage. They will fall there. No gain on 2nd down. Montgomery will take their 2nd timeout.
One more.
During the timeout, we had a request for who was the homecoming queen. Someone mentioned Georgia K. Fallon was our homecoming queen.
Yep. And it's actually on the St. Mary's Facebook page right now. We monitor all of the social media platforms here.
Apparently, Trent, we're talking over each other back here. So,
oh, my bad.
They can cut our pay.
Yeah. Right. Yes. They can dock us for the night. Tigers with a big 3rd and 4 from the Montgomery 47-yard line.
I think we need to attack that left side, let it run behind our offensive line on the left side. That's where we had the most success tonight, and see what we can rip off here. Or maybe a little hard count, get a cheap first down there.
We need a conversion here, guys.
Montgomery definitely has the momentum right now. Coach Seastrunk taking a long time with his time out here. Hopefully getting the troops fired up.
It's homecoming. You got to win.
It's Montgomery and St. Mary's. You got to be fired up.
All right.
Two receivers stacked on each side of the formation. Braylon in the pistol, snaps back, handoff to John Paul Thibodeau.
Right there.
Fighting for some yards up the middle. He may get 1.5 yards on the carry, bring up a 4th and 3.
Again, that running that right side where big number 77 and 78 is from Montgomery. I'm just running away from those two guys.
Yeah.
All right, guys, this is why Coach Cesar makes the big bucks. We going for it or we punting?
I think you got a punt here.
Try to pin them deep.
They're
I'm
out.
going for it.
Make them go 85 yards.
I think I'm going for it.
They're out of timeouts here. 3 minutes to go in the ball game.
Our last punt was, 10 yards? Our starting punter is on the sideline right now.
Well, let's see what our listeners think. Feel free. You can send a comment. You can post a text here. Let us know what you think. 4th and 3, 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Tigers up by 2. Do they punt or they go for it?
I'm going hard count timeout.
Hard count is a good call. I do like that.
If they don't jump, I'm calling a timeout. And I'm going to tell Dennis and Morgan his shoulder's hurt, not his foot. Get out there and catch the ball. I'll probably go for it, guys. I'm not going to lie.
We called that timeout?
Yes.
Okay, I was going to
You
say.
call
we-
back-to-back timeouts?
I thought, did we call another one? I think they called their last time out after the third
I thought they
down.
did that earlier. They only had 3. So there's no way they could have called. Did they call a
I think they called one after first, second, and third down.
right.
Now it's
So what's this delay in play? Oh,
I
so
think
you
we're
say-
just taking our time getting out because 15 seconds are on the clock.
Okay.
And we're going to huddle, I guess. We're going for it.
Looks like we're going for it.
Single
Like you said,
receiver
a
on each side.
hard count will be it.
We're hard counting. Coach Cesar's going to call a timeout.
And we're going to call a timeout. Yep.
Okay.
So went for the hard count. We call a timeout and took a delay game too.
I guess he wanted to save the timeout in case he needs it. It's only 5 yards in the delay game. Maybe not maybe the right call. Just we're not going to punt it that far anyway. Number 10 for Montgomery, back deep, guys. That is their playmaker.
Now I would have taken the delay of game if the clock was running,
Right. I wouldn't have.
but with a clock stop,
Oh, God.
We
He's
need
got
every
all
yard.
day to run, too. Oh, we got a block in the back. It's coming back.
behind
Yes.
the play, brought in at the 24, returned to the 37, but I think that's coming back a little ways. Like you,
They're going to have about 90 yards to go, guys.
and clock is running with 2:39. Keep that baby going.
Person here, I think you got to tell Braylon Norman where 10 goes to the showers, you go with him right now. I mean, wherever 10 goes, you're
That's
going.
right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Clock's running as they're walking off.
he's your
the,
travel. He's your travel buddy for sure. So clock.
You know Montgomery's going to come out. They're very used to running the no huddle here, so it won't be a challenge for them. Been doing it all night long. Oh, they just noticed they got to put time back on the clock already. I wasn't going to tell them.
Nope, I wouldn't either. And let's hope they forgot where it was, because at least a minute almost rolled off that clock. It started rolling at like 2:50 something. It's down to 2:02. So 2:45.
Good 30 seconds.
They're still trying to figure out where to spot the ball. They haven't marked off the penalty yet.
So the penalty.
The penalty looked like it was about
It's
20, 22, somewhere in there. Oh, they got 20, 23 is where they started.
Yep.
I think.
And thankfully, Long Legs referee is marching this off. So
No.
first and 10 Montgomery at the 14-yard line.
Marked it off as a 10-yard penalty.
10-yard penalty. That's the short-legged one, I think.
First and 10, 14-yard line, 2:45 left to go in the ball game.
I gotta say, I hope this favors us, because they probably under the impression they need to throw the ball to get this. And to date, we've been doing a halfway decent job. Get pressure, rolling right. Quarterback has it. Pass broken up nicely, but oh my God, really?
10 caught it on the tip.
Braylon Norman tipped it. Ball's up in the air, brought in by number 10. First down yardage. My gosh, number 10's having his career night right now.
And got out of bounds, stops the clock, 2:38.
I'll say interception, or I got a bad feeling about this.
Two receivers stacked tight to the formation on each side. Snap is
Tigers
back.
bringing heat.
Swing
Well,
pass
no,
to Shepard to the right.
incomplete.
That's at his feet. That's going to fall incomplete.
But it'll stop the clock.
2:32 be 2nd and 10 from the 24-yard line.
I think Mr. Shepard heard footsteps.
Might have, because he had two defenders closing quickly.
And on that swing pass, anybody remember Reggie Bush?
Mm-hmm.
We need a pick here, guys. I do not like our things.
Look, I just
Two receivers to the right,
Keep
single
everything in
receiver and a
front of
wing
you.
to the left.
keep everything in front of you.
Absolutely. Snap is back. Looking out deep on the right-hand sides. Got a step on the defender. Not much of a step, maybe about a half step, but the ball's going to be overthrown to number 10 again.
We can breathe again.
Wherever team goes, I got a safety over top of it.
Third down.
I mean, he can go to the
Third down.
3rd and 10 from the 24-yard line.
2:31. St. Mary's leading 14-12.
Definitely 4-down territory the rest of the way.
AJ Lattisbury locked up one-on-one with number 10 here, and that's where they're going to go with the ball. Brandon, get over the top, baby.
Two receivers to the right, wing and a receiver to the left. Shepard to the quarterback's left in the backfield. Snap is back, blitzing off the corner. He's rolling to his left. And that's
Good
going to
open
be
field
a
tackle.
completed catch to number 9.
He's
I got him short. I got him short.
They already moving the chains. Wow. But that ball is in bounds. As soon as they spot it, that clock's got to start running.
That's right.
My God.
We need a pick, guys. We need a pick.
Two receivers and a wing to the right, single receiver on the left. Clock's running. Snap is back. Quarterback looking deep. Nobody. He's going
Good job.
No! They called a flag.
Oh, okay. Behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he was over the line of scrimmage. I mean, over the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Woo, I thought they.
See, starts arguing. He goes, Coach, I'm through it.
Yeah, he was beyond the line of scrimmage.
Great play by Michael French breaking up.
Yeah, he got there right as the ball got there. I think we all thought it was PI, including coach, and we were about to go postal right there.
Guys, over the top. We need some help.
Yep.
10's 101.
2:06 to go. Tigers of St. Mary's leading 14-12. Montgomery already on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, 1st and 15 after the penalty. 1st and 15 from the Montgomery's own 30-yard line. Three receivers to the right, single receiver to the left.
They can't stop the clock.
No timeouts.
AJ Lattisbury has to know the ball's coming in his direction. Come on, defensive line. We need some pressure.
Jordan at quarterback takes the snap.
Snap
Rolls
is back.
right. Rolls over.
Oh,
Get him.
God, we need a tackle.
It took 4 people to bring him down.
God.
This will keep the clock going.
I tell you,
Look at 14. Walking back. Thank you, brother.
Yeah. Take your time getting back there.
Mason Jordan, he is a strong quarterback.
Wow.
Looking down there on the field.
Number 14 just now realizing the intensity here.
Snap is back. Quarterback looking deep to the right-hand side.
Oh!
And that's going to fall incomplete. Intended target was number 1.
Who was trying to stride?
Camden Litton again. They were going height on shortness there. Man, back off that ball a little bit. Give him some room.
4th down, ladies and gentlemen, and
4th and 17.
Yep.
4th and 17. Big 4th down. Minute 33. Tigers holding on to a 2-point lead.
this is game.
This is
game.
Come on, Tiger!
Montgomery breaks the huddle with 16 seconds on the play clock. Minute 33 to go in this game. Empty backfield, 2 receivers left, 3 right for Montgomery. Quarterback takes a snap, drops, looks over the middle of the field, looks deep, has a receiver, and a late flag, super late flag comes out as PI.
It was
was.
interference. Chance rushing.
Yep.
He got way early there.
Injured
And he
player.
didn't have to.
No, he
Even
didn't
the
have
ball
to.
was overthrown.
So clock stops, minute 27, injured Montgomery Tiger on the field right now. I think that's big number 1. So that's going to give Montgomery new life. On
And I feel like Lions penalty. The ball was so overthrown, and he had no chance. And Chance just hit him in the back.
So Montgomery player injured on the field. Minute 27 seconds.
It's the running back, number 2.
Is it number 2?
Shepard. Yeah, one chance hit.
Shepard.
Now, guys, respectful obviously of the injury, but I don't think this is a first down.
No. It's got
Be 15 yards on the
Yeah.
penalty. It
Yeah.
should be a 4th and 2. But the injury timeout, we'll take a 30-second timeout here as well.
Yeah, I think I was.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
So 10, 11, 12, 13.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Minute 27 seconds to go in the ball game.
About 2.
Still have an injured Montgomery Tiger down on about the 45-yard line. Still getting attention from the staff. Montgomery players are now being brought over to their sidelines.
Yeah.
We'll give you
Got a few scores here for our listeners while we West Washita has closed out their ball game. Bird is clear, I'm sorry, we're coming off the field now.
Yep.
You want to go to commercial one more time, bud?
Yeah, we'll go to a commercial. Looks like we'll still be here for a couple more minutes here as we work on the injured Montgomery player. Be back momentarily.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
I just haven't met you yet. I might have to wait, I'll never give up. I guess it's half timing and the other half's luck. Wherever you are, whenever it's right, you'll come out of nowhere and into my life. And I know that we can be so amazing. And baby, I just haven't met you yet.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Still have an injured player, Jacorian Shepard, the dynamic tailback for Montgomery. He's had a big night tonight, injured as he was the intended target on the long 4th down conversion attempt for Montgomery. Looks like they have brought the stretcher out. They'll cart him off the field. But we do have some score updates while we're waiting, but certainly hoping for the best for Mr. Shepard.
Again, we want to express our concern for the Shepard family, and our prayers and thoughts will be with them. But as moving forward, we'll give some scores while we wait. Local scores of interest in 1A. Ringgold over Magnolia School of Excellence, 30-6. The Overland Tigers over Maryville, 28-20. Southern Lab lost to Kaplan Pirates, 40-20 tonight. Greenville Golden Tornadoes all over Cedar Creek, 52-8. The Sacred Heart Trojans lost big time to St. Edmunds Fighting Blue Jays, 58-7. Lakeview Gators had a rough night against Logansport, 63-0. And finishing out with the Hamilton Christian over the Elton Indians, 46-22. Certainly our prayers and thoughts go out to the Shepard family right now. On a personal note, I know my brother played against a Shepard who was running back and #2 from Montgomery. I wonder if they're related. He was a great running back Montgomery had, if he's any relation to him.
So, guys, looks like, anytime you have an injury like this, young man really hadn't moved much, kind of keeping an eye on things. An abundance of caution anytime you have head or neck injury, kind of maintaining what we call spine precautions right now. That there's somebody at his head that's kind of keeping his head in line here. But at that point, you really need to be super careful about moving his spine or anything like that. I'm going to keep an eye out for him moving arms or legs, which is super important. Going to probably get a collar right now is coming out to make sure that his cervical spine is protected. So critical thing right here, but I would love to see him give me a thumbs up or a movement of some legs or something like that would be very, very encouraging right now.
You certainly hope that this is all just a precautionary.
And you take extra precautions anytime there's even a question about it.
Well, while we're our travels, this is just a game, and we do hope the young man is all right because he's a heck of an athlete. Personally, I believe a small college is missing out on him if they haven't offered him anything.
Right.
He is a dynamic player. You hate to see this in the psyche of now you have to come back and play football. It's always challenging.
Yeah, for both teams.
For both teams, it's
And as you would imagine, kind of a hush over the field. Just an update, minute 27 to go in fourth quarter action. Your St. Mary's Tigers currently leading 14-12, but after this play, Montgomery should have it facing a 4th and 2 at their own 42-yard line or so. It should be about where the ball is. So they'll get a collar on that young man and transition him over to the stretcher and get him off for some imaging to make sure nothing deleterious is going on here. But
we'll take
go ahead, Doug. Well, I was going to say next week, not getting ahead of ourselves here, but next week our Tigers will try to travel to all of Louisiana to take on LaSalle.
We have some district updates. We'll try to get that.
Well, we had Logansport all over Lakeview. That's in North. No, that's the only one I've been able to find tonight. LaSalle beat Northwood 36-28.
Wow, that's a relatively close game.
Relatively close game there. And I think it was closer now. I think there was a late score to kind of, open it up a little bit.
Right.
Niagara Central ended up falling to Bird about 10. They closed the gap there, 31-21. Logan Sports is just a well-oiled machine this year. That defensive end they had, number 9, he just takes up residency in the backfield.
Yeah, and and he's a part of the duo of running backs that they have.
Right.
Yes, he is. Well, we'll take another couple of commercial breaks as Mr. Shepard's still being attended to down on the field. Be back in a moment.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin, an idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
I just haven't met you yet. I might have to wait, I'll never give up. I guess it's half timing and the other half's luck. Wherever you are, whenever it's right, you'll come out of nowhere and into my life. And I know that we can be so amazing. And baby,
are you considering cataract surgery and want to make the right choice for something as precious as your vision? At Wallace Eye Associates, we suggest you simply ask your local eye doctor. After all, more eye doctors across Cenla continue to recommend Wallace Eye Associates, and they have been for decades. When it's time for cataract surgery, there's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Shepard is now off the field. It's like they're loading him up for additional work there in the ambulance. Certainly wish him the best.
Another potential play of the game right here.
After the pass interference penalty, it'd be a 4th and 2 from the 42-yard line. Snap is back. Quarterback rolling to his left. And he's going to complete that.
First down.
That will be a first down at the St. Mary's 47-yard line. Minute and 17 seconds on the clock. No timeouts.
I'll give you a guess. Number 10's on chance. That's a mismatch. We got to get him some help. Get him some help,
Three
guys.
receivers to the left. No pressure on the running back.
Oh, my God. We got our offensive lineman just got tackled. Our defensive lineman got tackled.
Be a completion for 11 yards on the right-hand side as Camden Litton slipped.
If I'm Montgomery for staying this route, chance rushing the linebackers on their playmaker.
3 receivers left, single receiver to the right. Snap is back, quarterback looking over the middle, has a lot of time. Now he pulls it down. He's going to try and run. He's going to get 2 yards, and he's going to run out of bounds at the 35-yard line. 48 seconds left on the clock. Be 2nd and 8.
Come on, guys. Somebody got to get off the field.
Tigers trying to substitute here.
From the 35-yard
speed guys on the defensive line, I think, huh? Just get some speed guys in there.
Get pressure.
3 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Snap is back. Quarterback looking to the left-hand side again. Has a guy in the seam. He's going to catch it at the 17-yard line, and he'll be brought down there.
Number 10, you got to get Chance off of him. Chance cannot guard him.
Clock stops with 40 seconds on the game clock as they set the ball. Now it's running. 1st and 10 from the 17. 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Snap is back.
Good pressure.
Quarterback now rolling to his right. Has a guy open over the middle. Missed the tackle.
Number 10.
He's going to be brought down after a 7-yard gain. Brought down at the 10-yard line.
We're going to get a penalty. Why are we subbing?
Clock's running.
Why are we subbing there?
Yeah.
Why are we subbing? You know you're not going to get it off. It's
so a 2nd and 3 at the 10-yard line, and St. Mary's is going to get called with too many men on the field. 15 seconds to go in the ball game.
5-yard penalty. 1st and goal to go from the 6 with 15 seconds.
We got to get it. And I don't understand we're subbing Blaze in, and we need speed in right now, guys.
Yeah. I think Atlas was hurt. He's down on the sideline. This is the reason they were bringing him out.
Cramping. That's not injured. That's big down here for the Tigers. We need somebody to light a fire and get through there.
Yep. It'll be 1st and 10. Should be 1st and goal to go, probably from the 6 with 15 seconds to go. No timeouts. 14-12.
15 seconds
on the line.
They're going to spot it there at the 5-yard line, Trent. Maybe ball on the left-hand hash.
I need a Tucker Johnson sack right here.
2 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Now number 10 in motion from left to right. Oh, almost an interception there in the end zone. As we knew they were going to target number 10, and they did.
Now they tried to run a pick, and
Braylon flag down, guys.
Well, that should be on there right there.
Illegal shift.
That'll back them up.
Illegal called on the offense.
Whoo! 10 seconds to go in the game. Tigers holding on to a 2-point lead.
5 yards.
Montgomery, obviously, without a kicker, I guess.
Yes. Yeah.
They have made this a game.
If I'm Montgomery, I'm bringing 10 to this side. You got a mismatch with him in the slot on Chance.
He's 2nd and goal from the 10-yard line. 10 seconds to go.
I don't know unless they're
need some pressure here. 3 receivers tight to the formation on the right. Single receiver tight to the formation on the left. Snap is back. Quarterback rolling out to his right. Wow. And he's going to complete a pass for a touchdown with 4 seconds to go in the ball game.
Missed the tackle to let him do it. Missed the tackle again to let him do it. How many times?
Yep. That's what penalties throughout the game that cost you in this one.
Well, the penalty there costs us the ball game. It's our ball. We don't hit him with a ball overthrown.
Yeah. Absolutely.
What a win for Montgomery. Congratulations to the Montgomery Tigers. We gave it to them, boys.
Yeah.
Gave it to them.
They will obviously go for 2. Same formation, 3 receivers tight to the right side. Snap back, quarterback to the right side, and he's going to get in. And spikes the ball. That needs to be a flag. It is. Not that it really matters at this point.
I don't blame him. I'd have spiked it too.
Yeah, I'd have brought it to Coach Seastrom, probably handed it to him. How disheartening, guys. Homecoming game had a commanding 14-0 lead, which we knew was not going to be probably enough. Couldn't capitalize when we needed to. Costly mistakes throughout the game. And ultimately, going to be a victory for Montgomery. All they need to do is kind of squib this, and clock will run out on the kick probably. Good.
6-point lead. Let's see St. Mary's can take this one to the house.
Costly penalties. Just not having your head in the ball game.
No.
But the drive that we had, the 10-yard penalty where we threw the interception, pick 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
The play calling, the wanting to win. We didn't have it.
Right.
We did not have it. They did.
Didn't hit a want to.
Well, they'll be partying in Montgomery tonight.
No doubt about it. Yeah. They were a homecoming spoiler tonight, for sure.
Is anyone else sick to their stomach right now?
So we await the kick. We'll go ahead and thank these fourth quarter sponsors at least one more time. Law Office of Howard E. Conde, Lividity, M&M Pharmacy, Mackish Meat Pie Company, Regional Construction LLC, Rose Realty and Development, Scott Godfrey, DBS, Sabine State Bank, Sheffield and Worcester Oil Company. Big thank you to those guys. And they'll be sponsoring you again next week, hopefully with a different outcome. But Allah's a tough place to go and play. Even when we are our best teams, they've always given us hell.
Yes, they have. And after this loss, the Tigers are going to be real. They're going to be hurting.
So squib is away, brought in, and clock is going to run out right there. Lateral pass.
Turn around and block.
Ball's on the carpet, and clock runs out. Tackled.
Still not tackled.
Now we're done.
Montgomery celebrates. Unbelievable.
Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes it. Yep, your St. Mary's Tigers falls on homecoming night against Montgomery here at home, 14-20. Do want to give a shout out to Miss Georgia Kate Thielen, the homecoming queen for homecoming. I definitely want to congratulate her and that feat and accomplishment.
Looks like another potential injured Saint.
Yeah, Menard player down there.
Montgomery player. So,
yeah, so they'll tend to them. And want to give a shout out to Miss Robin Lacaz for winning the trivia question tonight as well.
And remains the same, though.
That's it.
It's going to be 8 wins in 11 years now for your St. Mary's Tigers.
Yep. But we'll be back next week on the road at LaSalle. Tigers drop a tough one late against Montgomery, 14-20. We'll see you next week. On behalf of Chad Methan and Trent Friedel, appreciate you listening in, everyone.
I'm going to go throw up.